Just start.
Let's just start.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, let's just go.
Me and two of my buddies were driving from Indiana to Iowa City, Iowa.
Okay.
And we're going to some college campus.
Yeah.
And we just freestyled the entire time. And like
the
literally
entire time? How long of a drive is that?
Bro, it was like 6 hours.
6 hours and you freestyled
just,
the whole time?
Dude, but like
that's awesome.
Like, yeah, it was awesome. But kids get like one of my boys just kept getting lost in it, and he like
you just wrapped the whole.
You love it though, because they're just you get lost in it, and then you just never stop.
I love it. All right, guys. Yo, what is up? Welcome to Choices Podcast number 58. You know, we're veering off the track that we've been on a lot recently, which is the comedy road, all right? We're taking a quick pit stop at Rapper Lane. Ooh, baby. We got my good friend here, young Chelsea. Give a round of applause, people.
What's good?
Thank you so much for coming out. He is actually, you are living in Indiana, so you did quite a drive to come and do this podcast and hang out with us, so we really do appreciate you stopping on by.
Hell yeah, dude.
For the record?
Yes.
Thank you for having me on. This is a big deal to me.
Dude, it's my pleasure.
I really do appreciate it.
You know, it's the same thing. Both of us are feeling the same thing. I'm appreciative for you, and you're appreciative of me. So that is something.
Gratitude, baby.
Yeah, it's great. So
I'm very happy to be
thank you for coming out. And you know, tonight is gonna be fun because, as most of the viewers know, I would imagine, unless you're new around here, you know that we do freestyles every once in a while, all right? And some of the comedians can do it, right? So, like, some of them can, but honestly, like, I'm pretty sure only one has done anything that's, like, made a funny kind of song. So I'm excited to actually, you know, have somebody that at least knows a little bit about freestyle. Like, I'm not dude, we're not trying to make anything great here.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
Listen, we'll just have fun, man.
Yeah, it's all about having fun.
You at least make music, so it's not like it's something completely random. It's not like I'm bringing a canvas and paint and being like, "All right, dude, fucking do this." No,
but later on, we're gonna bring the canvases out so that you guys can start painting.
It is true. Did you see what I painted recently? This is
the cityscape.
Wasn't that kind of?
It was dope.
No,
yeah,
that was nice.
Dude,
I really liked the blue in the background. It was very relaxing.
Well, thank you, man. That was a fun one. That was like one of my first paintings I did where I was actually like, dude, I can look at this.
Yeah, like I can hang this on my wall, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I can look at
sick.
this. And I don't know. It's been fun doing random stuff. But anyways, young Chelsea in the building. So make sure before we even get started, make sure you show him some love.
That's right,
because I'm going to tell the people how we kind of got in connection, okay?
Okay.
So from my recollection, and prove me, and please prove me wrong.
I sent you my music, one of my songs, and you're like, dude, this isn't that bad. Like, you should keep doing this.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you followed me on Instagram or whatever, and I'm always looking through my DMs. Like, I know a lot of people, they stay away from the DMs, but I'm all up in. I'm looking for gay dudes.
I'm looking for a wifey, baby.
Yeah, I'm looking for gay dudes for a quick blowy. Like, you know what I mean? Them gay dudes know how to suck a mean dick.
That's all I know.
So, no, but honestly, I do get a lot of gay guys in my DMs.
And they do want to suck his dick.
And they want to suck my dick. And it's fair. It is fair. And
no, that's totally valid.
And so it's fun, though. It's fun to get your dick sucked. No. It's fun to actually just, like, look and see what happens because there's somebody from Switzerland. There's you, a rapper or a musician.
You never know what's in them boxes.
Exactly.
Dude.
So it's fun. And I was just scrolling through one day, and yeah, you sent me your music. I checked it out, and I don't want to like put you in a box or anything, but it really, you know, it was just like, oh wow, this guy is giving me little, like, you probably hear this all the time, so I really do feel bad saying it.
What?
Lil Peep vibes, like, you know what I mean?
Dude, that is like the best compliment though, because like Lil Peep for me is like a giant inspiration. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, and so like when I was listening to your music, I could tell. I wasn't sure if it was true, but at least that's what I felt, and so I was like, dude, this is actually something I fuck with. Like, there's some. I mean, anybody can create anything they want, and so there's a lot of shitty music out there. Honestly,
there is.
In my opinion, most of the mainstream stuff is really bad.
Real bad.
Oh,
really bad.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir, man. I think like, I mean, when I look at the mainstream, it gives me hope. Is like, okay, I could really do this as long as I get into the industry. Like, but you gotta get in somehow. You gotta know somebody.
All right, man. So we were talking before the podcast about how life is an analogy for life. Like you can go into another random topic of the world and find something that connects with music, all right, or whatever. And
Cooking,
so I'm
bro.
kind of losing what I was originally thinking, but what I was trying to say was, what was it, motherfucker? What was it?
You were talking
What was
about
it?
you was talking about mainstream sucks.
Yeah, I think you were.
Mainstream.
you
Oh,
were
got it.
saying-
I got it. So, like you said about, mainstream gives me hope. That's a good mindset. The same mindset I have because I learned something new recently.
What's
Okay, and I'm gonna share it with you.
What's good?
It's not all about the talent. All right, it's most of the game is about networking and getting connections that will help you in the future.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So, for me, for example, I'm hoping one day, maybe one of my friends that I am creating and one of the friends I have, maybe one day they'll blow up. Maybe I'll blow up. If one of us do, I'm gonna help my friends.
You could pull everyone with you, right?
Exactly. I'm gonna help my friends that are in the now, if I am the one that gets lucky, and I would hope that if they blow up and they're getting jobs, they would help me out as well.
Of course.
And so what I'm trying to say is, networking is almost, if not more important than talent.
I think so. Like, what I hear a lot is like, the music is 10%, and then the business is 90%.
Oh,
of it.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, at first I wanted to be like, no, that's stupid because the music is the product. But the more you look at it, man, it's like, if you can get somebody in the industry to fuck with you or just like your music, it opens so many doors. And it's just like, I don't know.
And it's even beyond that too, right? Because like think about like you see a lot, TikTok right now is like the radio was for our parents, right? Like that's where people are blowing up. Like whatever you want to feel, that's how it is, right?
True.
And there was a dude, Ricky Desktop, that was on there making beats, right? And like out of nowhere, 2 or 3 of his songs, people are like doing those like viral dances to the songs. And now, I mean, the dude's like kicking it with like top end people because of his marketing. I mean, literally, dude, every time I go on TikTok, I'd see this guy 10 times a day. And he just knew how to get himself out there. And that's the big thing is like once you start getting eyeballs on you, then you can show your talent. But yeah, you're right. It's all about getting people to you.
And look, we're doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
I mean, yeah. Dude, if I blow up tomorrow, I'm taking you with.
Well, thank you, man.
That's really all I want to do, though. I want to make it and then boss up everybody around me.
So, all right, listen to this. What is your definition of making it?
I mean,
this is important.
So, if you asked me like, end goal, where do I want to be?
End goal, wow.
I want to be like bigger than the Beatles. Like I want to be bigger than I truly believe like you gotta just shoot for the stars, and like worst thing that happens is you hit the moon. Like,
it's funny.
We literally talked about this.
So there was this comic on here, Steve Cass. His saying was, "Shoot for the moon, land upon the stars." So what you're saying is the same thing.
About the same. Dude,
I think his makes more sense too because moon's closer.
Yeah, you just gotta like we are so limited to what our mind tells us. Like
yes,
there's so many people in this world where they don't chase their dreams because they're like, no way I could be the next Brad Pitt or the next Joe Rogan. Like there's just no way. But how the fuck do you think Brad Pitt or Joe Rogan got to where they are, dude? It's like
they just started.
Dude, they started, and you gotta start.
Okay,
it's never too late to start.
I can also even add to your point here. So, for example, a lottery ticket, the odds are like 1 in a million or plus. Okay,
Facts.
But people buy that ticket. The odds for us making it may even be less than.
Oh man,
it may, or maybe even worse. But it's such a better bet to place on yourself than on a fucking ticket.
Oh, facts.
So what I'm trying to say is yeah, man, bet on yourself, especially if you believe it.
Got. It is
especially
all you
if
got.
you believe, man. So much is, I'm sure, same, and we're gonna get into it. So much has happened to me to lead me to where I am today. I'm talking experiences with people, inspirations, whether it just be another human sharing a few sentences with me that changed my course of my life forever. That has happened. The only reason why I'm doing stand-up right now is because a stand-up comedian told me that I should try it. Before then, dude, I was just a ginormous fan, and there was this little twinkle in my heart that always said, Noah, you should do stand-up. But it was such a small twinkle that I always shunned it, and I always pushed it down because I was scared.
Scared of failing?
Scared of it all. And once that guy told me that I should try it, an actual comedian that just performed in front of me, in front of thousands of people, he told me, dude, that turned that little twinkle into a goddamn supernova. It was like, and I had no choice from then. So that's why I try to be a good human, because, dude, that comedian, I'll say his name, Ari Manis, he just shared one sentence of his life with me that changed my life forever.
That's right.
So
that's special, man.
And I know that you, me, Jay, everybody watching, we have the same power, man. It's just being a good human.
And you know what's crazy too is Ari didn't know that would change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, those moments aren't like something you can just like, oh, well, this is going to be something, I'm going to tell Noah this and he's going to remember forever and become, well, you know?
He was just being a good guy.
He was just being a good guy. And now look at, it's literally, like you said, change your trajectory. So those moments are so special. I mean, even like, I'm sure there's a moment when you were 4 years old you can remember, but like you would never know on that day that you'd remember that forever, you know?
No. So I want to
Precious.
We're talking too much about me, baby. It's something I tend to do. I'm sorry.
Oh, dude, this is your show, man.
But you're the guest. You're the guest. I wanted to ask you something. Obviously, you're involved in hip hop and that kind of genre per se. But I want to know, outside of hip hop, what are some of your favorite types of music to listen to? Are you rocking with R&B? Are you a jazz guy?
Man,
or what kind of vibes are you going with?
That's the thing. Like, I do not discriminate with that. It's like, dude, some days you could catch me listening to classical music. Like,
that's my shit,
dude.
And
us too,
dude. And it's I don't know what it is about classical music, but like you turn that on and maybe you're working on something in the background, but it's just it's so like calming. And
it's telling a story with notes.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's like
dude.
it just brings you on a journey.
It's just it really is beautiful. But besides that, dude, I listen to everything. Like I was listening to Flume today
What's
on the
that?
way up. He's like a DJ, I guess you would say,
All
but
right.
like he makes some like EDM stuff.
Oh, dope.
Interesting.
And so I listened to some EDM,
Nice.
and then I was listening to I listened to a lot of like Wayne. I listened to Notorious B.I.G. a good amount.
You're getting into hip hop, motherfucker.
Oh, well, sorry. But like that's mostly what I listen to. Like,
So
a lot of it is hip hop.
All right. Do you now? If you don't, I really recommend you do this.
What's up?
Do you listen to jazz at all?
No.
Just do it.
No,
No, I don't think I have.
Dude,
Um,
can I tell you why I think I want you to listen to jazz?
why?
I think it is truthfully one of the most beautiful creations that we have made. I think, dude, it is amazing. It's like, it's so hard to explain, but what jazz does for me, it's like it's unlocked
Creativity.
Dude, it's so beautiful.
Who's your like go-to jazz guy?
My go-to is Paul Desmond,
Paul Desmond. Okay.
but I have a bunch of favorites.
Okay.
Obviously,
And there's so much different jazz too.
yeah, they're all different. But my go-to is Paul Desmond because, like, I don't know. It's just his vibe is very simple. It doesn't get too complicated.
Yeah.
But if I want to,
Smooth jazz. Yeah.
I know there is some
smooth.
jazz out there where it's just like
Oh, it's chaos.
different
bro.
guys are doing different stuff, and it's just like
That's John.
that's what they
Coltrane.
want. Yeah.
John Coltrane.
Coltrane.
If you listen to,
I listened
him?
to some funk too. Like
Funk's
some,
the
yeah,
shit.
like
Dude.
Get down on it.
Yeah,
Like
some Bee Gees and some Earth, Wind, and
and
Fire.
classical rock too. Like
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
Queen. I really love Queen. Like
Yeah, they're the best.
there was a point where that's like all I was listening to my freshman year of college. But yeah, dude, I get inspired from a bunch of different shit. Like
Dude, the whole. So we actually talked about this last podcast about how art inspires like science and stuff like that. Dude, the world inspires art though.
Yes,
Just living and going on a walk or something will inspire art.
here's the thing. So
What's that?
everything, and this is what I believe. Maybe I mean, who the fuck am I to say this
knows?
is the truth? But
Let's find out if it is.
everything inspires something else. Like any artist that I see that when they say like, "Oh no, dude, like this was all me," like no one inspired me. I'm like, dude, you're lying because everything is inspired by something else.
Steal change. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure
Exactly.
Hitler was inspired by the previous dictator or
Oh
something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
You're probably right.
It's a really brutal example, but it's probably
no,
true.
I mean it is true, dude. Just anything like you're going to be inspired from something that's already happened, and it's gonna you'll take it and make your own thing out of it.
yep.
So, speaking of inspiring, it's kind of cheesy segue.
Nice.
Of course,
But what inspired you to actually create your first song? Because the first of anything is very hard. It's very hard to start.
factual.
It's very hard to start. So what
Um,
got you going and to believe in yourself to release a single or whatever you released?
Okay, so it's kind of a long story, but
No
I'll-
worries.
Yeah,
We got time,
I mean,
baby.
we got time.
We
so,
got time.
So basically, I don't know, like that was so long ago, and when I say so long ago, it was like 4 years maybe.
I mean,
But I'm like
yeah.
a completely different person. I don't know what that young Chelsea was thinking at the time, but
yeah.
basically, me and my friends would smoke a little
Oh yes.
something.
Smoke
Yeah.
that Chiba.
Yeah.
And
That refill.
and just freestyle and we really, and me and one of my other buddies really liked it to a point where
Yeah.
we came into contact with a guy who was an intern for a studio in our
Damn.
hometown,
Okay.
and so we would hang out with him
Yeah.
in hopes that maybe he would bring us to
He
the
let you in
studio.
that?
Yeah, like in sometimes we'd go there and then he'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to go to the studio?" Because it was like across the street from his house.
Yeah.
And so we're like, yes. And so
Wow.
we went to the studio, and it was like the best thing ever, honestly. Like it was a great time. But so then we're like, okay, let's try to make a song. So me and my one buddy, we go in to Studio Kai. I shout out Studio Kai. It's the first
Alright.
studio that I ever went to.
Yeah.
But so we go into Studio Kai, and we're just planning on freestyling over some beat. So
Yeah.
we find some beat, and then we start freestyling, and
Mhm.
I mean, it was horrible. It
Oh.
like just I love that shit. It was really bad, and so we ended up not leaving the studio with the song that day, and it was just like my one buddy. I don't know what happened with him, but he did not make a return to trying to make music.
Damn.
But me,
Yeah.
I went home and
You
I'm
got the
like,
bug,
I'm
yeah.
like, fuck, man, like that was terrible.
Yeah.
So, and I knew if I wrote a song, I could do so much better. So that's what I did. I go home, I wrote a song, I
Interesting.
find a beat, and I bring it to the studio and I
Yeah.
record my first song. And at that point, I wasn't even Young Chelsea. I didn't even have a Rap Elias. But we recorded the song, and next thing you know, one of my buddies was like, dude, we need to tell everyone that you're rapping now. Like, this will be big in terms
that's
of like,
awesome.
because like no one was checking out my music because
Right.
I was originally just going to keep it totally anonymous and not tell everyone at my high school that I'm a SoundCloud rapper now. 'cause
Right.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Sure.
But I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, let's tell everybody.
Let's
So
do
we
it.
do, and then next thing you know, I'm Young Chelsea, and it's brought me this far. So
Dude, that's awesome. That is sweet that you said that. So you like to write more than you like to freestyle.
it's a lot easier to write as opposed to freestyle. Because
I agree with you.
also, I don't want to waste a bar. Like everything I say in my songs, I don't want you to feel robbed as a listener because I just like threw away a bar and just rhymed something with something just because it rhymed.
Totally.
Like, I want you to get something out of my music. I want you to feel something.
So, you know what's funny is like, I understand where you're saying from. Have you ever listened to MF Doom?
Yeah.
So, isn't it weird how he kind of does?
R.I.P..
Isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Isn't it weird how he kind of does both though? Because he's rapping and he's rhyming these completely absurd things, but at the end of the day, he still kind of makes a little bit of a story that's like, what the fuck just happened? He's one of my favorite all time, like just because of the creation that he's making.
Well, yeah. I mean,
insane.
he was great, man, and R.I.P. to him. But you know, everyone has their own style, and like you don't. That's the thing. Like what I'm looking for in a certain song is not what someone else is looking for in a certain song. So like some people do not care what you say. Like you could say anything, and as long as it sounds good,
or is catchy,
Bro.
or whatever.
yeah, or it's catchy, then it's boom. I
Dude,
mean,
you're explaining why mumble rap was huge for 4 years.
Yeah.
I think it still probably has a. I mean, it's not huge anymore.
I
but-
think so. I think it, like you were gonna say it has a place.
Yeah.
It does have a place, but I think people are wanting more now.
Substance, yeah.
They're
for
like,
sure.
dude, come on, give us something else.
They're definitely. I think majority of the public has moved on from mumble rap, but
Do you listen to Griselda? Sorry to cut you off, but do you
No,
listen to
you're good.
Griselda?
no, I've never heard of Griselda.
Yeah, me
So
neither.
Sorry.
Conway the Gunman,
No, never heard.
fucking.
Well, who are these people?
West Side Gun.
Are these like superheroes or?
Khalid the
rappers.
Camel Rider, yeah. I feel you.
They're superhero rappers.
Ooh,
Are they
maybe.
actually?
So they're not actually superheroes.
Got you.
But they're
Yeah, I was
they're
joking, sorry.
saving the rap game.
No way,
Okay.
really.
Dude, they are
With like some real rap type
Some
shit?
lyrics.
Yeah.
and when I say real rap, like it's hard because yeah, they're fucking kind of gangster. But they're not just rapping about killing people. They are actually using vocabulary.
Love
yeah.
it.
And it's
I like that.
fucking beautiful. Like, dude, I'm so happy that humans are out of this, dude, because in 2017 up until recently, all the rap game was drugs.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs, popping Xans, sipping lean. I don't mind smoking weed because I think that can be beneficial at a certain extent.
Yep.
But popping pills
Yeah.
and
I've
doing
never-
lean is not beneficial. You will
Yeah.
never be able. I don't care who you are, how successful you are, and if you were like sitting in front of me, if you were a lean sipper and you were sipping lean and you had 1 million followers and you're like, only this lean fucking made me get the 1 million followers, I would be like, no, you're lying. That's not true. I think that shit is horrible, bro. That shit almost killed me.
Yeah.
Weed never killed me.
So could you talk about this on?
I talk about everything.
So what were you into?
I was into pills.
What
in
type
specific.
of pills?
Xanax.
Sheesh.
So it started out with Xans when they were like
How old were you?
16, 17.
Yikes.
And then I think I got sober right before I was hitting 18. So, but
what made you get sober?
basically, okay, so a mushroom trip. But that's a really easy example to say it. There's a lot behind just the mushroom trip. The mushroom trip was the tipping point of the mushroom trip was the last day that I got fucked up ever. Prior to then, my family was trying to help me, but I didn't understand that. I thought they were trying to hurt me. No, they were trying to help me. They realized that I had a problem and that I needed help. I just thought they were assholes. It's kind of confusing. Let me try to reel it back in. I was
No, you good.
I was
mean, I'm
addicted to
following.
pills. I was of all sorts, all types of pills. I was just how like I don't-
Non-discriminatory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
you
like I
didn't
don't
discriminate.
discriminate against people. I didn't discriminate against drugs either.
Oh, is that a
you
pill?
just-
Let me take that.
Yeah, popping whatever. huh?
Yeah, so it started out with brand name like Xans, and at the end,
Imodium.
when motherfuckers were like dropping,
Ugh.
we were doing dark web drugs.
Dude.
Just
so-
randomly pressed pills
Why-
from Amsterdam.
Ask questions.
What
ask
I
questions
wonder.
away.
So like, one of my buddies was typing in our group chat like a day ago, literally, and he's like, "I will never understand how people get into Xanax and pills." Right. And I told him, I was like, "Dude, like, it, like I could understand how you would get to that point, but like, what made you want to try pills?"
Bro, it's so easy to understand. Listen to this. I went to a private school. My private school. Listen, bro. This will all make sense. Yeah. Trust me. I did not want to be a pillhead.
Yeah.
I did not.
I don't think anyone does.
I went to a private school. This private school, alongside my parents, they didn't educate me. I love my parents with all my heart. Mm-hmm. My parents and my private school didn't educate me. I didn't know what pills were. I only knew that heroin and crack were bad for you.
Yeah.
That was I thought heroin and crack were the only drugs that could ruin your life. I didn't know what a pill was. The first time a pill was introduced to me, my friends and I have been smoking for a little bit under a year. They got introduced to me saying this. They said, "Do you like weed?" We said, "Yes." He said, "This is like weed, but better."
Which is fucked.
So you got to remember, all I knew about a Xan bar was that it's like weed, but better. That's the only thing I knew about this drug.
And so you never heard of Xanax before?
No, not at all. Not before I popped it.
Fucked.
So this is what happened. So Xanax, not only can it take your life away, but it's arguably the hardest drug to get off of because it will kill you going cold turkey.
Yep.
Yeah.
Barbiturates will fuck you up.
Sorry.
No, what were you going to say?
One of my buddy's friends, he just had a seizure because he was...
Bingo.
His girlfriend was like,
Bingo.
"I will not date you unless you get off the pills." And so he got off the pills and then he had a seizure. And it's so fucked, man.
I am so fucking grateful. And this is why I follow my dreams, man. This is why I follow my dreams, because I'm so fucking grateful.
That's right, baby.
God is good, man.
Right.
Sorry.
I don't
know if you're religious or
no,
not.
but what I'm saying is like, dude,
doesn't matter.
God wasn't good to all the motherfuckers that died, but we'll get to we'll get to that later. The motherfucker, the man, Jesus Christ, it brings up so much like torment. But I don't know. I know a guy, like you said, seizures, man. Like I don't know how I didn't have seizures. Like
got lucky.
My withdrawals were really bad, like in the sense of I was having just horrible feeling inside, and I was crying all day for like a week.
Pills will, like, to anyone that's listening on this podcast too, man.
Yeah, if
like,
you're doing
pills,
stop.
Like, I don't know what or how you came to be taking the pills, but the pills are not the answer, man. Like,
nah.
We're lucky to be living the lives that we have, because
beyond lucky.
I mean, dude, and that's the thing. Like, I wake up and I don't necessarily believe there is a God in a white robe and he's got a beard and everything. But like, I definitely believe there's a higher power out there, and the fact that I can wake up in the United States of America and not like across the world in some third world country in like mainland Africa where they have to like walk 5 miles just to get water. Yeah. Like, dude, we are so lucky to be where we are in the world.
Yeah, and always keep that mental, bro. That's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta be grateful for what you got, and that's more than anything. Like, don't become resentful for anything around you. You gotta take it in and be like, hey, it could be worse. Like I could be doing a lot worse right now,
dude. And there's only one person that can't say that. And that's the guy at the bottom of the totem pole. There's only one person in the world that can't say it could be worse.
Yeah.
Because he's got it the worst.
And then he's got the worst.
It's most likely not you.
Out there.
Yeah. But every other 8 billion people in this world, they can say there's someone.
And the thing is, that guy at the bottom of the totem pole is probably doing something to deserve to be at the bottom of the totem pole.
Maybe. Like, and he might even be more grateful. To be honest with you, you never know. You know how that is. Like, you see kids with their iPads here crying because they don't have something. Then there's kids, like you said, in mainland Africa that have, you know, never even seen maybe seen very little screens in their life, had little experience with technology.
Oh, man.
And they're happy as shit, man.
Yeah, you give them a soccer ball and it's like,
dude,
holy shit, this is amazing.
And it's all about perspective, man. It's
soccer
awesome.
ball.
I mean,
they do be fucking with the soccer ball.
Oh, dude, they do though. They do. But
it is true.
It's just pills are bad. And,
it's just crazy.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy though? How I got addicted to something because I didn't know what it was.
No, you never even told me that story. No, that's fucking
sad.
crazy.
Is that my life almost ended because of something I didn't know about?
Yeah.
And that's the
we
thing.
gotta
like,
teach these kids, man.
Like I had a kid that was really good to me, and he was he unfortunately passed away
Sorry to hear that.
from Xanax, and it's just horrible. Like it's not something you should be playing around with, because if you do, you never know where it's gonna take you.
And man, that's why I'm so happy this fucking rap game, for the most part, has been getting out of it. Because man, you know just as much as me. For the longest time, in most songs that were on the billboards, was talking about popping a Xan, popping a perk. I mean, not saying that they
Drinking lean.
still don't.
Oh,
because there's
they
still a lot of
definitely
songs.
still do, but I feel like they just
It's been
are
fading.
talking about it less.
Well, it's the
because
mainstream is no longer talking about it as much. It'll always be there, but like, because it's always been there, right? Like they've always talked about drugs and music forever, literally since the 20s, right?
Yeah.
But it was the focus. It was hyper focused on just drugs and getting fucked up.
Also,
you know?
I want to say that I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm a hip hop fan, but I would be lying if I said that the music didn't inspire us more to take the drugs. Bro, you know how fun it is to pop a pill and then listen to a song about popping a pill?
Yeah, or smoking weed. Listen to a song about smoking weed.
Dude, there's
100%.
that was the shit. Like we felt like we were cool because we were doing what the cool guy was doing.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a horrible thing.
it's just
that
like
happens.
when you look up to somebody, you know, you're gonna resemble what they are doing.
It's a horrible role model to have.
I mean,
Man, good way to start the podcast. We're starting the podcast with the reality check.
No, it's
dude,
good
I
shit.
want to talk
World.
about some real shit on this podcast.
Let's
you
do
know,
it,
like,
baby.
Like I want to dig deep because I've seen your other podcasts, and I feel like, you know, some of the guys just don't want to dig deep and like talk about shit that's uncomfortable to talk about. In terms
Some
of like
people don't.
uncomfortable to think about, like,
Yeah.
That's my life.
okay, so like, so you don't believe in a higher power at all? You just
No, that's not.
well,
No, so I don't believe in a God that influences our world. I think it's possible that there's something out there that created this, but I don't think that, you know, there's a God that is watching me right now, or there's a God that made a destiny for me or anyone.
personally,
You do?
I just feel like there's too many coincidences in my life that if one thing went wrong, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. And it's just like, I don't know, like I wish I could give you like a list of things that happened to me where I'm like, yeah, I think this was something bigger than what's really going on. But like I can't. But like I truly believe like it, you know, if I trust the process, I will reap rewards, you know, just for being like a good person. And like, and that gives me hope as to like being a good person. Like you should be a good person, because what goes around comes around. If you're being a shitty person, like you're gonna get some shit coming back.
Is that God or is that rules of the universe?
Shit, it might be. Like, dude, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think there's like a being. It could just be like an energy. It could
Like
be a
the universe
frequency.
is God in a way, right? Like
that is actually like my definition of God.
and
is
not
the
only yours,
universe.
but
It's
that
everything.
really is the definition of God. We've twisted it as like, you know, Anglo-Saxon culture and stuff, in the sense that like we've twisted into this bearded man in the sky casting spells, right?
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be God is the universe. God is the omega, right? It's in you. It's with you. It's the everything around you. It is the energy source that gives consciousness, right? Like that's the idea. I'm more on the lines with Noah personally, in the sense that like I don't believe in an intervenal God. I don't believe that God interferes with my daily life or anyone's daily life. But I believe, like, dude, like you said, there's too much complexity with mathematics to have nothing created this. You know what I
Something
mean?
definitely
Facts.
created this, but I don't believe
I mean, it could
in-
just
in our religions.
could be a simulation. Do you think we're living in a
100%.
simulation?
I think that is extraordinarily possible.
Dude.
Yeah, I think it's mostly likely.
I
Dude.
think that the Sims that we play, the video game The Sims,
Yeah.
and the life we live are identical.
Dude, I just feel like when I look around and I'm like looking out from my skull and I can't see myself
No.
and I'm like looking at my hands.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude,
Video game.
what the fuck is this?
Yo, is it so trippy, bro?
Video game.
No, like
We
actually,
all think about it all the time.
dude,
Straight up.
well, I'm glad because like, dude, I sometimes I'm like, dude, I'm fucking losing it.
No, dude,
because-
and it gets even weirder the more you think about it, bro. Because
Oh no,
this
I
is
think
one.
about it.
This is one that always hit me weird, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like everything's made of atoms. All atoms are energy, right?
Yeah.
When you look at life from, like you said, when you're looking at your hand, you're like, you can't see those little atoms, right?
No.
So it looks super high def. Similarly, right? You go onto the new ULED fucking 4K TV Ultra HD,
Yeah.
and you watch that football game from mad far away. You can see the sweat on the guy's face. But when you look up close, it's just made up of little pixels of energy,
Yeah,
right?
facts.
And it's like it's the same thing. It's like it quite literally is the computer screen, and then this whole God thing is what's outside
Dude.
the screen.
So
right?
Dude.
so there's a difference between. I think that we just got it twisted, man. I
Yeah.
think that our societies have just got it twisted because I think religions are meant to control.
Yes.
I don't think that the idea of God or creator is a wrong idea, but I
Yeah.
think the way that humans have used it is wrong.
Well, dude, I think just the human in general is a flawed individual.
Of
And
course,
so
we're all
every
flawed.
religion has been made by a human.
Yeah,
I know.
And so it's like, you know, like
You're not trusting God. You're trusting people.
Listen
yeah,
to
like,
this.
and that's the thing. It's hard to take the word because
We got this going on for us. All right. Each religion thinks they're the only religion that's right. So automatically, oh, dude, bro, automatically right there, flaw.
Y'all
Yeah,
wrong.
it's fine.
Automatically, all right, listen to this, bro. Automatically, you know what that means? What I just told you? That means they're all wrong. If each one thinks
Yeah.
they're wrong, that means they're all wrong. Because no one's right then. Unless they're all right.
Yeah, it's like in like,
And
like
then-
2
that's
plus 2
what
equals
they
4.
can't.
You can't argue it.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean.
But
Man, like that's the thing. Like I know for a fact, like it's documented. Jesus Christ, he was a real dude.
Yeah, Jesus
Sure.
of Nazareth. Yeah,
But was he just some dude that was gassing himself up
like
like
some hippie
could be.
dude.
yeah,
almost,
like
you know?
like hey, I'm the son of God, motherfuckers. Like
could be.
like follow me and I'll show you the way.
Could be.
Because I mean, it's funny. I mean, this might sound kind of wild, but like
What is it?
Charles Manson did the same thing.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
dude, that
saying?
cult,
Like-
shit.
Yeah, and it's like now you're talking 2,000 years ago, and then people twist it through time. It's like it could be
Dude,
anything.
Man.
Jehovah Witnesses think that only 100,000 people are going to heaven.
Shit.
Count me out.
Yeah, I'm probably not making it then.
No, you're not.
It's 100,000.
You're not a Jehovah's Witness.
Although only a million
No.
new stimmy checks got out, and 4 people here are getting them. So
Dude, by the way,
likelihood is fine.
I
Sure.
never got one stimulus check, and it's actually a very good thing though.
because you're a whitey.
Well,
I'm also white. I got all of them. Just saying.
Yeah, but
Just
we're
saying.
blacker than he is.
That's fair. We're closer
Well-
to the sun.
Yeah, the equator.
so the thing is though, if I got them, like I had no use for them.
Oh,
So
me
it's
neither.
a good thing. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of my friends got them, and they like bought new bongs with them, and I'm like,
Oh,
That's what I love.
what the fuck? Like,
Now
Yeah.
listen, I do get that. Like it, no matter what you buy, it is
Stimulates.
helping. It's help like because you're buying the bong from the shop. That guy gets to
Yeah.
go to the
Yeah,
DoorDash, and then the DoorDash gets a tip. He gets to go buy something. So I get it.
Yeah.
But you should probably give it to people who actually need it, and not my dumbass who's
Yeah.
same. I'm probably just gonna buy
Yeah.
some dumb shit.
Yeah, I bought an easel with it.
Yeah.
what's that?
It's a painting easel. It's like
Oh,
a
okay.
board
like
that you paint on.
Hell yeah.
But it's traveling. It compacts down into a little briefcase. It's fucking beautiful, man.
Fake the
Dude,
panty.
hey man, those Biden bucks are really
Biden
coming
bucks
in
are hitting
handy.
hard, baby.
I mean, good for people. And the people that needed them, like,
Yeah.
good that they got the money. But,
Yeah.
So,
you know,
dude, honestly, I'm not done with this. The religion talk's funny because, man, this shit doesn't matter. Why do people trip?
See,
I-
no.
yeah,
the
nothing fucking matters.
The,
at the
the
end of
idea,
day.
of a heaven and hell is so fucking funny to me. I joke about this, but in the end of the day, I'm so serious. I'd rather go to hell than heaven if my two options are heaven or hell. I don't want dude, I don't want to worship this thing. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just grab a pickaxe and just chip away at stones in a fiery pit of lava
Getting sodomized by a demon. Yeah, that makes sense.
Getting sodomized by a demon next to these interesting people. I can ask Hitler, why did you do this, man? If I'm in heaven, I'm next to a guy wearing robes. I don't want that. I'd rather be next to a guy with a cool little mustache that killed 6 million people so I can ask him, why the fuck did you do that? It would be way more entertaining.
I think it would be a lot
gold
more
roads.
entertaining in terms of like the conversation you have in hell versus heaven. Because like you talk to someone in heaven, they're like, "Yeah, I lived basically by the book."
There's a bell that God rings whenever he wants, when he needs attention. He rings, ding, 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 and everybody just has to go and bow and worship him. No, that's not real.
It seems like
you
hell
got
to me.
tricked. You got tricked. Guess what? You got tricked. And your worst. It's comfortable to think that you're going to heaven. It's a comfortable feeling.
Yes.
It makes death acceptable.
It makes you think that it
Well,
makes you less afraid of death.
Yeah.
Because you live forever.
It makes
Takes
death
the anxiety away.
acceptable.
Yeah.
Guess what, baby? When we die, we're never coming back.
You remember before you were born?
No.
Exactly my point.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. So like in 100 years,
where we're going.
none of this shit's gonna matter. Like,
That's where we're going.
and that kind of trips me out though too, and
It
like
does.
gives me anxiety. It's
Do
like,
mushrooms.
Fuck nothing.
You'll be
None
fine.
of this shit matters. I've also never done mushrooms, which I
Important.
have to.
Okay. I think
it's
I wanna
important.
do
Wait,
that,
I actually
but-
want to talk about this. This is really important.
Yeah, of course.
So you said 100 years, die, none of this matters.
Yeah, in
That's
100 years,
why, bro. That's why I chase my dreams.
Yep.
facts.
Because
yes.
The urgency.
I know that this is going to end. And I know that I feel like I have something of importance in this world. I think a lot of people do, but
everyone's entitled.
only a few try to prove, all right? And even less than that actually do prove.
Have you heard about Theodore Roosevelt's speech, "The Man in the Arena"?
No.
Maybe you want to pull that up.
Yeah, what is it about?
Jay. It's basically about how I have it written in my notes, but it's about
you're
the
good,
man in the arena,
Okay.
and it's like it doesn't matter what the critic says because he never dared to be great.
Here, you ready?
But,
Okay.
Yeah, read
The man
that
in the
shit.
arena, it says, it is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there's no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasm? The great devotions, who spend himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat.
Beautiful reading, thank you,
Oh, no problem. Theo's one of my
Dude.
favorite people that ever lived on this planet, man.
bro. He's a smart dude.
gangster.
He's a smart dude, and like when I read that shit, it's like it's just
It's true.
It's very true. It's like,
Just
dude,
true.
I don't ever want to like be speaking on someone and like critiquing them because
Of an idea they have about their life, right?
Yeah,
Like, hey,
it's
I want to
like-
be a professional pottery maker,
Dude,
and be like,
then
well, that
do
doesn't make
that.
no fucking
Yeah.
sense, bro. It's like, well, you didn't do it or
Yeah.
fail at it, so shut the fuck up.
facts. It's like these bums that just sit on their couch all day and just talk on social media. It's just so sad. It's such a poor life.
So I got something to add here. There's another reason why I try not to think or worry about God or religion.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, we don't know. Nobody does. We can have our own opinions
Yeah.
and stuff. But you know what we do know, Chelsea? You know what we do know, Jay?
Well, we know, baby.
We know that we are humans. We know that we live on this earth.
Yeah, facts.
We know that whatever we want to do, we can try to do. So that's all I worry about.
Yeah, same.
And you know, like I said, I'm really not stressing about heaven or hell because I'm gonna be a good person on this earth. And if there is such thing as a hell, which sounds so outlandish to me, fuck it, bro. But I'm not going to worry about that because all we know is Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we know is
All we're
Milky-
guaranteed is right now.
the universe. I should say all we know is the universe.
Have you seen the UFO stuff lately?
Yeah.
At all?
Yeah,
Like,
and
dude, the
do
mainstream
you want me to be
is,
true?
like, pushing it on
You want me to be
us
true?
almost.
Please hit him
Good.
with the facts.
It's I believe it's propaganda.
I do too.
I also do.
Dude, I don't listen. I am a huge science guy. I recently over this past 6 months or so, I've read a few books on astrophysics. I'm reading.
Astrophysics.
Yeah,
Jesus,
I'm
man.
reading books on Cosmos by Carl Sagan. Like
It's a banger.
I'm reading all these books, okay? And why I say this is because these are the truths of our universe. This isn't this is facts.
Yeah.
Okay? And where was I going with this, motherfucker? I keep getting lost because I'm so infatuated.
Are you okay? Shit, is there something under you? That bit you? Oh shit. You good? Are you cramping?
I'm guessing he hit his knee on the
No.
corner of the table.
I have a
Charlie horse.
Charlie?
Dude, this is great content.
Dude,
Just
this man just got attacked by a ghost.
see, that's why you shouldn't be speaking bad about the Lord,
Yeah,
you stupid
bro.
bigot bitch.
Dude.
I have a bad knee from sports and it just fucking popped out.
Oh.
And I popped it back in.
Oh my god. What?
Jesus Christ, dude. My bone that
That
connects your fibia to your tibia popped out.
You alright? Like, are you gonna be able to carry on?
I'm fine now because I popped it back in, but it popped out.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
That's going on the Clips channel.
Dude, yeah,
That's a good
clip
one.
that.
Noah blows knee ACL mid podcast.
Dude, you don't understand how lucky I just got that I can actually move my foot. I thought when I was sitting back here, I couldn't move my foot until I popped it back
That would
in.
have sucked. That would have sucked. Because then, like, what do? I just like, oh god. What?
Well, let me carry this show.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! How funny would that be if it was God pulling out?
Oh my god,
bone?
that's
it
what
was
I
like
just
this.
thought.
It was just like,
I know, just God's like, really,
Chelsea's
motherfucker?
face.
dude, holy fuck, that hurt like a bitch.
God's
bro.
like, I'm not real. Okay,
Hey,
let's
I
see.
bitch.
How real am I now?
how real am I, bitch? Oh my god,
That shit's
have you ever had that happen to you?
No,
Did you
dude.
play sports?
I popped shoulders out
I
before.
played.
It's
like,
probably the exact same thing,
Yeah.
but just with the knee.
I
Not
played
fun.
every sport. Well, okay, not every sport, but like baseball, basketball, football.
Yeah.
And I was good at a young age, but I'm a late bloomer. So as kids started to grow, I was just like, whoa, where are you guys going?
Yeah. They're throwing 90
yeah.
mile an hour
Yeah,
heaters,
dude.
and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, I'm still 8, bro.
And so that's the thing. So like, eventually, I got past the point where I was good anymore. And yeah.
Jesus Christ, man, I'm
But-
fucking struggling.
dude, are you good?
I'm
you okay?
recovering.
This is
Shit,
my
dude.
favorite moment I think I've ever had on this
Oh
podcast.
my god,
Hell
man,
yeah.
my knee my bones disconnected from each other. I was just sitting.
Dude,
It's kind of awesome though, because I wanted to separate myself from all the other podcasts. So I feel like
Oh,
has
yeah.
that happened before?
Not on a podcast. This is only the second time that Bones ever did that.
Jesus, man.
Yeah, the first time I was sitting Indian style or crisscross applesauce. I don't know how this one even happened.
Yikes, dude.
It's weird
that's
too
crazy.
because I've been doing so well with my knee. Like I do physical therapy, like I stretch.
Oh, you go to PT?
I stopped paying for it because
It's a waste of money.
I fucks with Obama, right?
Fox
Okay.
with?
I do because he's about the people and stuff, but he did fuck over us with healthcare.
Yeah.
So
Are you talking about Obamacare?
Yeah.
I
Well,
know nothing about it.
basically, like whatever it's a long story, but basically when he got into office, and from there on out, if you have some money, then healthcare is almost unaffordable.
Unless you get it through a job, yeah.
So for me going to physical therapy, it was almost $1,000 a session,
Jeez.
which is literally which is literally unaffordable to anyone unless you're a millionaire.
Yeah.
So I scammed the system and I went a few times.
Learn the tricks.
Learned it.
I was like, can you print out the packets for me?
Come on, it's your boy.
I got the packets and then now I just do it at home.
Gotcha.
But dude, I'm telling you, that shit hasn't happened in like 2 years. I don't know why it happened. I was just sitting down. I don't know why that
like,
fucking happened.
It was right when you moved.
Just telling God to go fuck himself.
No.
And then
would
that
never.
happens.
I would
mean,
never. You're right.
Is that a coincidence?
I don't know
Yes,
if that is.
I don't know. I don't know.
It is a coincidence. Fuck it, dude.
I don't know, dude. So do you?
God, how do we
there's
even
gotta
move on
be.
from that?
There's gotta be another civilization out there though, besides
So-
us chimp people, because we are chimps.
Yeah, hundo.
Do you
and
know-
I feel like our society has forgotten that we're chimps still. Like we're
No,
talking
there's
chimps.
no feel like it's 100%.
Oh,
they've
yeah.
forgotten.
We are less than 2% away from being identical.
Which is
2% DNA.
to what?
Our DNA is only 2% different than
Than chimps?
chimpanzees.
Yeah. Which a dog to
Less
a wolf is a bigger gap.
Wow.
And we've seen
Yeah.
we took wolves and made dogs.
Yeah.
But people
Yeah,
don't
that's
believe we're
crazy.
chimps, and it's like blows my fucking soul.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna hit you with some mind-blowing facts.
Please
I
do.
just told you that I've been reading this astrophysics shit and this stuff about the universe.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that we can only see the observable universe? Do you know what that means?
Is that like
That means
like it never stop? The universe never stops. Is that what you mean? So we only have like a
Theoretically.
certain range.
theoretically so. That's what we believe, that the universe is continuing to expand and is continuing to grow. But what it means in particular is it means that from the Big Bang, because the Big Bang is true. It is true. We see it with our fucking...
Because when you look back in the distance of the cosmos, you look back in time, and we see that
Like,
cosmic microwave background.
the
right?
way light travels, we can literally see billions of years ago because it's just now reaching us. That's why we can see the bang happen. We can't see what happened before the bang because there was no light before the bang.
Yeah.
But we can see the bang. And what this bang does is it shoots light out, okay? And the light can only travel so far before it starts to curve, and it gives us a horizon. So our observable universe is really just a horizon that it curves, and it looks like it ends.
Are you trying to tell me Earth is flat?
no.
What I'm trying to tell
no,
I'm
please.
joking. I'm joking.
what I'm trying to tell you is that sure, we haven't found life in our observable universe, but that doesn't mean that there's not life.
You walk a foot the other way, you see a foot further.
You want to know how dumb I am? I thought that the sun, like I thought there was one sun.
For what? One sun for what?
For like,
For the
like that
entire
sun was its
universe?
own
I thought
thing.
like the sun was the sun.
For
Like,
the entire universe?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. And I realized that like
That's rough. man.
yeah, a little less than a year ago.
Whoa! Hey,
You're 21, bro.
Dude, and I am an idiot. I am an
No.
idiot, but I just
No.
always kind of was like, yeah, the sun's the sun. That's the sun.
It's no idiot. It's
No.
programming, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of
Maybe I didn't pay attention in science class. But
no,
No.
I mean, they really don't teach too well. They don't teach too well.
No.
you
know?
have to want to be educated.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of kids just go because they're forced to go.
You know what's we have a lot of very cool things about our universe. You know that Earth tidal locked the moon, so that's why we only see one face of the moon the entire
Yeah,
time.
spinning
no,
the same
I
speed
do,
as
I do
us.
know that.
It's cool. There's so
That's
many,
crazy.
and it's actually really rare. Like
Oh,
A lot of-
incredibly rare. I mean,
I don't want to say we're the only, but I feel like I've heard that we're like
we're probably
the
the only
few.
one that we've seen, but obviously, just like life in the universe,
Yeah.
there's probably tons of it out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you think
it's
about
just beautiful.
civilizations, like, so I don't know how long humans have been around for, but it's
about
like
10,000.
it's like a
right.
blink.
200,000 years humans have existed in
Yeah.
a similar way that we do, but 10 to 20,000 is like historic record. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just like a blink in the history of history. And so like there could be another civilization close to us, but maybe it's at like the start. And and it won't happen for like another 200,000 years.
Literally today, they found, they didn't find anything, but they have pictures of what they believe might be fungus on the surface of Mars.
No way.
Yeah, I'll pull up pictures real quick.
Are you
Hold on.
serious?
Yeah, this just came.
Did
This
we-
is breaking news here
did
on
we-
Choices Podcast.
No,
at
dude.
58.
I don't think you under.
So
No, you do
Did
understand.
we come from fungus? Like,
At some point, yeah.
But
like-
dude, I don't.
so this is what they found.
Bro, this is groundbreaking. This is revolutionary.
But remember, it
This
could
is
be
life.
this could be anything right now. We don't know what it is yet, but they're these little puffballs that appear and disappear randomly on the surface of Mars, even over the rover track. So the rover will drive over, and then the next day they'll take video, and new ones will be there. So something is happening on the surface of Mars that we don't exactly understand.
That's
but
beautiful.
It's like
no, that's
bubbling?
great, Jay. You don't.
It's
This
like
is
bubbling?
great.
Is that what it's
not
doing?
bubbling, but like you know how like you go outside and there'll be a mushroom somewhere, but then the next
Yeah,
day it's
yeah.
gone and there's a
Yeah,
mushroom
yeah.
somewhere else.
Yep.
That type
This
of
is
thing.
beautiful
Damn.
because this proves that we don't know everything about Mars. This is what we need.
I
This
mean,
is-
we don't know everything
This is
about
what we
Earth.
need. This is beautiful.
So this is
Right
huge. So
there.
keep into like I guess like keep yourself updated the next couple days because I'm sure we'll start realizing more because I think the Mars rover has the ability to like measure certain materials and actually send back data. So hopefully we see something cool
Would
with that.
Would
That's
you guys
awesome.
live on Mars,
No, I wouldn't.
Jay?
It's a hard question. I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah, dude, I
because-
feel like that's once in a lifetime. Like if I was like
Of course it
60, send me. Fuck it.
So I'd go to the moon today, 100%. Like if you were at, like actually Elon Musk and this guy, I forget Yusaki Mizawa or something like that, some Chinese or Japanese billionaire, made a project called Dear Moon, and it was like, hey, we're gonna send 8 artists to the moon. We want a musician, a photographer, a poet. You know what I mean?
I think I know about this.
Yeah, and
'Cause-
like the idea was to inspire a whole new generation of artists, right?
Damn.
And I signed up. Obviously, I'm not. It's probably not going to be me, but I'm like, bro, like, send me to the fucking.
Oh,
moon.
so
Even
it
if I
hasn't
die, I'm
happened
down.
yet? I
No.
know some music guy on YouTube, Andrew Huang.
Yeah, no, you're
he got sent to the moon.
Wait, really?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wait, I think I've seen this
Can we
dude.
Google that?
And
real quick?
like
It was
Andrew-
Andrew what?
Andrew Wang.
Andrew Huang. It's HU, and then.
Oh, yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
here we
yes.
go.
Let's see this
He's
shit.
Canadian. Yeah, that's the guy. But
Andrew Wang
he
moon.
went to the fucking moon. Like someone sent him to the moon.
Now, what are you? Can you please elaborate? Because is this real? Is this fake?
Unless he was like totally capping on his YouTube video.
He could be. Oh well.
I mean, if he did, like that's really sad. But like, I believe he was going to space.
the facts. Let's look at the
Like-
facts section.
The facts.
Video show real footage of rocket launches,
Shit, maybe he didn't
control
go.
rooms, assembly.
But like, yeah, I guess we've gotten to a point where we can just send anybody to the moon.
So Blue Origin, the company owned by Jeff Bezos, the guy that owns Amazon, is going to start selling tickets to space. There'll be $350,000 per seat, but you will be able to go to space. Yes, within the next
Wow.
like 10 years, I would assume.
And
you'd
so
be able
that's
to go to space.
commercial. Like anyone with 350.
It's false,
just,
supposedly, but
oh fuck.
So you know.
but there is a guy that it did get selected to go to the moon. That's a musician.
So you know what's cool about this though?
What up, dog?
What?
So Jeff Bezos is charging $350,000. So that means whenever that happens, like 10 years in the future, it'll only be like 35,000,
And then
like
350.
350,000. Yeah,
And then soon we'll just be
dude.
like catching Ubers to the
Yeah,
moon.
just like a plane, right?
I do think that we'll soon it'll be very cheap, like within a few grand to they say go to space, but really all we're doing is just catching a little bit of we're like going out of our atmosphere a little
Yeah.
bit.
Into the thin
And-
part of our
yeah,
atmosphere.
like,
we're
we're not-
still in our atmosphere.
We're still in our atmosphere, but we're going super high. Like they're doing those rides now, I believe.
Yeah,
And
you can do that like
extremely-
zero G.
Wait, so you just go up and then you come right back down?
You're kind of going out a little bit. So like what
Out
you'll
of the
see is like
atmosphere.
you'll see like the universe. Like you'll see stars and shit, and you'll see like dark blue, and you'll be like, "Whoa!" But like you're not going to the moon. You're just like going, catching like orbit or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Catching
then
the
dropping
vibes.
back down.
Yeah,
like
catching a couple vibes and then
Catching
yeah,
the
you're just catching
vibes.
some vibes.
And then you're like, okay, this is tight.
This is hella tight.
tight.
Space
Go
is
back.
tight, dude.
yeah, that's it. It's real
Dude,
simple,
it's
real
just
plain.
it's crazy to me because if you told like if you brought like a guy from the 1900s here, he'd be like,
What the fuck?
how far did you bring me?
Yeah,
And
they would
then
think
you
it's
tell him-
3,000
Yeah, dude.
at least.
Well, in the 80s, they were thinking in the 2000s, we'd have flying cars.
Yeah,
we
that-
still don't have that.
Yeah, even like what was that book?
We're so
1984
close, though.
Yeah,
by
1984.
H.G. Wells or whatever, right? That was another one. They thought by 84, by 1980s that we'd have flying cars and shit.
I'm
We're,
still
we're there. Clearly.
Waiting for it. yeah.
I'm still blown away that you thought there was one sun in the universe.
Dude, I mean,
good. That's
yeah,
pretty
that's
good.
how dumb I am. Like,
no, that,
dumb, bro.
It's
Dude.
it's just so funny.
and then that's when I realized, like, holy shit, there is just so many opportunities for us to happen somewhere else.
What's
Yeah.
dumber though? Not knowing that Xanax can kill you?
yeah. See what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
all
it
just
just
education,
depends.
bro.
And
It
I don't
just depends.
consider myself dumb, and I don't think you should consider yourself dumb by thinking.
By
I
a
mean,
fact,
no,
for-
dude. I don't know much about the solar system.
That's fine. You don't
so,
need
like,
to.
When
You
I
don't-
figured that
yeah.
out, I was like, dude, no.
Dude,
fucking
what's
way.
I
crazy?
just think it's funny.
You ain't working in the solar system, so it doesn't matter. You know
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
doesn't matter.
It's a trivial
Fortunately
fact.
for me,
And for
I
us.
didn't go into that
Yeah,
industry.
yeah.
Do you like learning about it though?
Oh,
Isn't it
dude,
really fun?
I love learning like anything now. Like when I was younger in school, I was like, fuck all this.
Me too.
But now I am like if I find it interesting, I can ask you like all day about it.
dude, that's how I know the school system sucks ass.
Yeah.
I believe the entire system's broken.
It was meant to make us work in factories, not to be smart.
I know it sucks, man, because dude, I'm telling you, in school I didn't read a book.
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't
either.
read a book.
Same.
Spark
in,
Notes.
in high school.
yeah.
Clip
Bro,
Notes,
check
whatever
this
it
out.
was.
Spark
Check
Notes,
this
yeah.
out, man. You're gonna fucking love this. You're gonna love. At least I hope you love this.
I hope. I
So
did,
in
too.
your school, did you have that accelerated reader? Do you remember what that was?
was it like the Staples thing? Like
Could be. I don't know. So I'll explain what
I
it
don't
is,
know.
and you can let me know. So what this was is a reading program. You would have to pick a book, read the book within a certain time frame, take a test on the book, which would see how much you actually
Retained.
recollect.
gotcha.
the
And then what do you get
information.
out of it?
You get a test score, and you get a good job, pat on the back.
Oh,
Nothing. It's basically just
I probably did. Like
Reading
dude,
comprehension.
I went to
Reading comprehension,
I went
just-
to a very good high school.
It's just to take statistics for the government shit,
Yes,
pretty
yes.
much. That's all it is. Just see how kids are doing. But
Yeah.
for me, I was in high school, and I was reading. Jay, you can look this up. Look up like Mr. Happy book.
I know what you're talking. I know exactly what you're talking about. The little
Bro.
shapes, right?
Bro, little shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I know what you're talking about, bro.
Bro.
You
I
are going
was-
back to the scholastic book fair, bro.
How young? How young were you? when
I
you read
was
this?
16.
Jesus.
Dude, all
What's
these
it about?
all these
Just
cats, bro.
Bro.
Mr.
being
Tickle.
happy or just
Bro.
anything?
It is about shit kindergartners read. This is how much passion I had for learning in school.
You said I'm
That
gonna
you
read this.
picked
I'm
this
gonna read
book?
this book.
These are the only books I could read.
Oh, well, dude, I love the illustrations. I feel like that,
Fucking dope,
like
bro.
that for me is like hell yeah.
But all right, so let me explain the whole story and connect dots. I am not a stupid person. This is what school made me do because I had no confidence in myself. I just told you, I read books about astrophysics. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to flex. I actually
No, I
comprehend the
gotcha.
shit because I love it and I'm interested now. What I'm trying to explain is school failed me, bro.
Yeah, why didn't they get you there first?
I think
right?
school failed.
I
a lot
had
of
to
people.
get myself there.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
I mean, yeah, and it's just like
It's fucked
I
up.
really do feel like our entire system is.
I think the first
failing.
6 years of
too.
school, so meaning, or maybe 7, from kindergarten to 6th grade, I think do a pretty good job of doing what we
Yeah.
need to get people to do. Like you need to know
100%.
some math, how to talk, how to do have
100%.
some grammar, whatever,
Yeah.
physical education, all that. After that is where it's like, why are we doing this? Are these like because you're just doing the same thing for another 6 years?
Yeah, I felt like once I got to like 7th grade, I felt like I was like wasting my time.
I feel like if you could choose what you want to go into, I mean it's
Well, that's
tough
tough.
because
'Cause
at
you're
an
young.
early age,
Yeah.
you're young and you don't know what you want to go into. But it's like there's so much math that I spent a bunch of time on where I actually couldn't tell you anything about it today if you put it in front of me.
No, because
Yeah.
math's like a skill. You get rusty as shit.
Yeah, and dude, it's just like, and then you go to college, and then they're like, okay, go to a big university, and I want you to get a loan,
Oh,
and then I want you to
Oh, and you're
drown yourself
18.
in debt.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude,
I-
the whole.
I walked into, again, I feel like such like an arrogant asshole saying this.
Nah, dude,
But
don't
it's
even worry
true.
about
It's true. I walked into a Barnes and Noble the other day, and the first thing I heard, there was a table, and there was just a group of 3 kids sitting there, like my age.
Mhm.
And the first thing I heard was, and that's the story how I got $150,000 in debt. And she was talking about school system,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah.
And I'm just like, I feel so bad. She's the same age as me, bro. I'm lucky. I didn't go to school. I'm not in debt. No, I'm not.
I
I'm
mean,
not
I went to
rich.
community college. So.
I did too. And
So you're in
that's
debt.
it.
You're in.
Nope.
No. Okay. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Jay, are you in debt? I know you
Not
went
much.
to school.
Not much anymore. I pretty much paid most
Well,
of it
good
off.
for you.
Congratulations, Jay.
You know,
Thanks, doggy.
but it's just like, it is really. It is.
It's fucked up.
It's very interesting why the way. Obviously, I don't have the answer, but it is an interesting topic to me. Like, why do they not really do well at teaching us in school? Why do they charge so much for
College is weird.
education?
I think it's
There's all
just
these
capitalism, man.
questions.
I think it's capitalism.
People are
what
willing
does-
to pay it.
But
Then
what does that
yeah,
even
we'll
mean?
charge it.
Like,
Well, so capitalism, it's like that. Like, dude, we're in a war between communism and
Mhm.
socialism and capitalism.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah.
But in capitalism, the bank looks at you from the day you're born as an asset, and they
Okay.
want
Social
them-
security number,
Yeah,
right?
they want to make money off of you.
okay,
So it's just like,
yeah,
I don't know. They don't care about your mental health.
no,
They just want you to work and make money.
Take out credit,
And
take
then-
out loans, take
yeah.
debt.
Yeah.
Because our whole money system is fueled on debt, right? So what happens?
Yeah.
Think about what happens, right?
it makes
so-
so much sense.
So, all right, this is a great time, dude. I've explained this many times in my life, but this is a
All right.
great time because of the stimmies. So, all right, so $1,400 to 1 million people, that's what, $1.4 billion, something like that, right?
yeah,
All right, so if you think about that, $1.4 billion that didn't exist before. How did that get into the system, right?
they created it.
Right.
Right.
didn't
So they
just
go
shit
they
it.
go to the Federal Reserve. They say, "Hey, we need $1.4 billion." Federal Reserve says, "No doubt. Here is a bond saying that you're going to pay us $1.4 billion plus 2%." So out of that money that wasn't existed, another 2% of money has to now come into surface that will never be there, right? Creates the value for money. Then the bank, United States Treasury goes to the bank, says, "Hey, we'll give you, all this money, but you got to get us our money back with a 5% interest rate." So they pay that 2% back to the Federal Reserve, and they pocket 3%. And then the bank goes to you. You say, "Hey, bank, I want a house. I got a new family. I got to put a house over their head, right? A roof over their head." Then they say to you, "Okay, cool. Bet you're going to pay me back this, whatever, $30,000, but at 10%."
Yeah.
And then they make their 5, they pay back the 2, they pay back the 2.
3,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then everyone's making money, but you're losing. But now there's more debt than there is money to cover the debt.
Yeah.
Everyone's making money from money that doesn't exist.
Exactly. It's a Ponzi
And
scheme,
that's,
baby.
dude, and we were talking about greed earlier and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, shit's just so sad.
I mean,
People,
in a way, I understand it though, because it's like when so $20 to me when
Mhm.
I have $100 in my bank account, that's a lot of money. But then if I have 1,000 in my bank account, 20 is not that much money.
yeah,
So it's like, I don't know, dude. It's just like when you make money, you want to have more, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, it's fucked. But that's
It is
part of you.
interesting.
But that's also the maze we're in, right? We're rats in this maze, like you said,
It is a
capitalism.
maze.
That's the maze. The way to
Yeah.
get to the cheese is to make the cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
so you can't blame people for being greedy when that's the way you make it out.
I just hate how people prefer to care about this piece of paper
Yeah.
over an actual living life.
Oh, fact. I
It fucking irks me really hard.
I believe the most valuable thing in this life is it isn't money. It's not houses. It's not your job. It's the relationships you have in this life.
Memories you build.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like, because that's real. Like you bonding with someone else, that's real.
Yeah.
You get money so that you can buy other stuff, but like no amount of money in this world is gonna make you happy if you don't have any friends.
You know what's funny is, yeah, I agree with you. Is like, yeah, no, money can't make you happy. It can do things for you. It can provide you security. It can buy you a sandwich, which makes you
Less
not
hungry,
hungry. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's important to survive at a certain extent, but like after you're past that thing, it can only do harm.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, that's not necessarily true.
Well,
Because if you are a good person and you get the extra money, then you can help out people.
yeah, and that's
But
you would hope that that's what these people with like Bezos, like I hope he
and I think he
takes some
does.
mon- I think he does too.
I-
I haven't researched.
I
it
don't
too.
I don't like look in another man's pocket or nothing like that. But anyone that's making billions of dollars, is probably donating millions of dollars to people.
Well, to get
like,
write-offs too. It's like
whether it's write-offs or truly, I mean, I would hope that people.
So you had certain
have
people, right?
heart.
You had like Bill and Melinda Gates,
Yeah,
who
they're
had a
doing
lot
good
of big
stuff.
charities,
Yeah.
always. But then I don't know if Jeff Bezos does anything but fucking make more money.
It's
to be
still-
honest with you, he's kind of like
I
the.
don't
He's a
know.
little Dr. Evilly, to
dude,
me.
like Bill
He at
Gates,
least
though,
looks the
same
part
way. It's
of
like
Dr. Evil.
he does all this. Bill Gates does all this charity work, and still I have a tough time being like, can I trust that?
Yeah,
guy?
yeah,
Like,
I
he
know.
has too much.
It's almost
money.
like he does too much good, and you're like, there's
Yeah.
something up with this motherfucker,
yeah,
bro.
like
That's interesting.
he's always on the, always trying to get on vaccines, and I don't know, dude.
But dude, I remember listening to a fucking YouTube video like 5-6 years ago of him talking about what we're going through right now. He
Oh
was like-
yeah.
He was like,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
this is.
sketchy.
He was like,
It's
this
bound
is
to
gonna,
happen,
He was
yeah.
like, this is gonna happen, and we're not prepared. And what happened? We weren't prepared.
And that's the thing, and that's why it's hard. And what you're saying is like how you can't trust him is because of things like that, right?
I trust him.
No, I'm agreeing with you. No, I'm saying like the reason why is because you see a video like that, and in your head you're like, wow, he knew it all along. But no, it's just bound to happen. Like a novel coronavirus. It's not the first time it's happened. It's happened
No.
3 other times before, and it will happen again.
Well,
And
this-
we were never ready. And he was trying to say, yo, we better get ready before it hits big time, because now we're traveling all over the world with planes and shit. So now it's gonna spread like wildfire, and it did. I mean, you look at India right now.
you-
India's fucked.
Did you
bro.
ever play that game? I feel like it was
Yes,
called
I did.
Pandemic.
Plague.
Plague.
There was another one called Pandemic too.
Yeah, I did play it, and
And
it
you
was fucked up because I was like trying to kill the entire world.
Yeah, it was
trying
great.
to kill the entire world. And what happened? I remember when like the corona map of the world was looking at, I was just like, this was just like the video game that we were playing in school.
dude.
It looked identical.
Well,
was,
I
like,
feel
scared.
like so I have
That's
some
lucky.
doubts about China.
China.
And-
China.
and the,
China.
and the coronavirus. Personally, it's just
yeah.
because we all know the level 4 lab that they had in
Yeah.
Wuhan,
Yeah.
and for me, like to say it came from a wet market, and then they also, I mean, I've looked into this stuff a little bit, but like China did their own investigation on the lab, and then they were like, "Hey, it's good. Don't worry about it."
yeah.
Like we checked it out. It's good.
And same place has got now a giant rocket falling into Earth's orbit.
Oh my god, dude!
Did you see
Yesterday,
that shit?
dude. Yesterday, I'm
Yeah, it's
walking my
scary.
dog. Okay.
Oh my
I
God.
shit
Wait,
you not.
yeah, hit me with this shit. What are you talking
Dude,
about?
I'm walking my dog, and it's a cloudy day, and I hear what sounds to be an aircraft above me. And my dumbass immediately thinks the worst, and I'm like, dude, that might be the rocket.
Yeah, dude.
And it's a cloudy day, and the aircraft sound like gets louder and louder, and I just like, you see me like start jogging with my dog a little bit. I'm like, dude, go.
No. We still got a few days, guys. We still got a few days.
So it's going to land. So it hasn't landed yet. And
it's
we have
actually
no
between
idea.
tomorrow and the 10th.
Where is it at though?
Yeah,
Where
I
is
feel
the
like
radar?
our radars would pick that up.
It circles the Earth every 90 minutes.
What?
Oh,
It's
fuck.
whipping,
because it's
bruv.
going that fast.
It's whipping, bro. And the thing is
We're
that and the reason they don't know exactly where it's going to land or when is because you have to remember that at that speed and coming in at the angle it is,
Oh my god.
that
It's hard to calculate.
you know, a piece of dust hitting it, moving it a millimeter to the right will make miles of difference in the end.
I was
you know?
thinking,
Fuck,
dude,
we're fucked.
if
We're fucked,
it-
baby.
If it hits the United States, what happens then?
Oh, there's
We're
no
going
if,
to
dude.
war.
Listen,
like
Oh,
we're
yeah.
bound to already go to war with them. Like we're
Nah,
kind of in
we-
a cold war right now.
no, we are. Yeah,
I don't know if we.
we're in an economic war with
Yeah,
them right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I don't know if
And they
we
fucking
would
hate
go
us.
to war because of an accident like
I
that.
don't.
I think we
Dude,
would.
the
I don't
military-industrial
think we would.
complex is a fucked up thing, and they'll take that and they'll be like, "This is our time."
Yeah,
Let's
they'll
go.
they'll use
Let's
it
go."
as a reason.
You
to
know
do
what?
It, you know?
Actually, I do see what you're saying because war makes the most money that
Oh my god,
the
it
world
makes
can
an
make.
insane amount of money.
That's literally the biggest profiteer that
Yeah.
we have is war.
and also drives innovation, drives
And
technology.
that's the only reason.
engineering.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why we have war is to
Make some bank,
to
baby.
make money, and also war isn't completely bad because it actually can help science a lot.
Yeah,
War. The
he's
only,
not wrong.
I mean, yes.
The only
Yes,
reason
yes.
why we went to the moon is because of war. We would
Yeah.
not. We probably
We probably wouldn't have
wouldn't
gone.
have gone. We might not even be there if
So
Russia.
What sparked that? Was that the
It was
Cold
Russia.
War?
Yeah, it's
that
having the
sparked
higher
that?
ground, right? Think about it.
It's just like a pissing contest.
It was the Cold War.
It was the
It
Cold
was,
War.
yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was the Cold War, and Russia was going to, the moon.
Yeah, and that's bad because now they have the high ground and they could see all what we're doing, right?
So yeah, Kennedy was like,
It's fucking crazy.
"Hey, we gotta beat them," and I
To the
don't
moon,
think we
baby.
did. Okay, so this is the truth. Russia made it to the moon first.
Yeah.
They
But-
put a dog, right?
Well, they actually had humans on there,
Sputnik.
but
Sputnik, yeah.
but
that's
they
what I
never
thought.
left their capsule. America, us Americans were the first people to take a step.
Yeah, we're like
Out of the
hold-
spacecraft.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, hold my beer.
Yeah, and we planted the flag, which means nothing.
Yeah, dude, it's a pissing contest.
But Russia actually beat us there.
Dude, so I feel like a lot of the world's problems are from human ego and
Yeah.
human error.
Okay.
And it's just dude, it's like with coronavirus, I feel like that was human error.
Yeah.
I feel like the
agree.
lab, it was from the lab and we didn't contain it. And then
Oh, I
next
agree
thing you know-
100%.
And
Could
it's just
be.
it's dude, and then human ego too. It's like these people in high powers, they can choose to go to war, and me
Or
or
to be
you,
great people,
or-
yeah.
yeah. We
Yeah.
don't have a say if we go to war. Like
No,
it-
no, 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 no.
yeah, in the Middle East, we had no say over that. But man, it's just we have to understand. I want people to understand that we are still talking chimps.
Dude,
Like,
and
we
I
are-
agree,
we are.
bro. I remember I used to say to my mom when we were growing, I was young. I'd be like 8 years old, and I'd say something like, "We're animals,"
Yeah.
and she'd be like, "No, like we're humans."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, you don't get it though. Like we're animals. Like it's all those bad things, like war, like rape, murder,
Rape,
whatever,
yeah.
greed. It
Just-
all comes
yeah,
from
d-
being chimps, bro.
racism, yeah.
Yeah, it all
It's-
comes from like, hey,
Yeah.
I don't want other tribes taking my resources from my tribe, so I'm going to be racist towards anyone that doesn't look like me, meaning that they won't get my resources.
Bro,
That's just what it is, bro.
You want to
Chimp shit.
This is deep podcast, so I'm going there. I've been reading this book by D.L. Hughley. It's called How Not to Get Shot. Words from a White Person, and it's basically D.L. Hughley is a comedian,
Okay.
but he's also he's very active in the social world with humans and such. Like he really cares about his people and as humans, but also as black people. And his book made me realize something that I should have known years ago, but I just never really paid attention to. So we all know slavery happened here with in particular with black people, right?
Yeah.
And they were enslaved for about 400 years. And how do I say this? And they get treated like shit on the bottom of your shoe today compared to white people. And that is, for the most case, true. Not all.
Are you saying black people?
Yeah. And it's not all true, but it is in the wide scheme of things, it is true. And this is crazy. Listen to this. So the big thing in this country is talking about immigration. And
Yeah.
oh man, fucking immigration, blah blah blah. Man, we are all immigrants. All right?
Yeah.
My family came from Italy and Poland. And this was probably less than 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And we get more respect as Americans and as white people. I'm just talking about myself.
No, you're
as a
good.
white person in this country than the damn black people that have been here for 500 plus years that actually did they shed their blood, sweat,
They built the
and tears.
country. Like,
Well, if you
built
think
the
about
country,
American
man.
Indians were here before
Yeah.
anyone. So.
Same shit.
and they get treated even worse.
And
man.
that just comes down to human ego again. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
hey,
and that's
hey,
what I'm
hey, hey,
talking
This
about.
is my patch of dirt. Okay.
Yeah,
You're
I drew a
gonna
line.
need-
You didn't see the
Yeah.
line, did you?
Yeah, bro. You fill out some paperwork. I'll let you know in 6 months.
And dude, it fucking, and I just can never understand why people vote against reparations or stuff like that. Like, dude, it is fucking true that slavery and the black people that were enslaved made those white guys rich.
Duh.
And those made them billions of dollars.
It put them ahead of everybody, right? And then
Systemic.
and then like now black people have to start from -10, and these white people are starting at 40. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, and it's like, and it's fucked up that we have them in a trap. They are trapped in cities, in big cities. They are trapped in these cities where they can't escape. They will get shot. They will get addicted to drugs. They will. I mean, like, I'm not saying everybody.
No, but you're not wrong.
It's
dude.
very common, and it's near impossible to get out of that situation when you're born into a Section 8 house or housing section. It's
Very
almost impossible.
There's barely a ladder to pull you out. Yeah,
And bro, it's those people. We need to change that, and I don't know how we're gonna fucking change that. I'm just Noah Barczyk. That is a fucking me. I don't know how we're gonna change it. But we got to.
But you know what, dude? How we change it is like what we're doing right now. If you can't just not talk about it. You have to talk about it. You keep that conversation going. Move forward. More people know about it and think about it. Hopefully, our future's brighter. Because even though, yes, like you said, black people get treated a much worse way than white people in this country. It's much better than it was, right? Definitely, for sure. Even in the last 15, 20 years, and hopefully, we're going to a better direction. And all those little horrible things that happen these days all push us even further. You could say that George Floyd's death was one of the biggest things that has happened in the racial movement in the last 100 years, right? For sure. I mean, there was worldwide protests, right? That's never been done before.
Yeah.
And it's like, so even if it's a horrible thing, it sometimes pushes us towards a more just society.
And finally, cops are getting actually
reprimanded,
some sentencing, because before then, all cops that killed a black person would just get
any person, dude,
set free.
Because my grandfather was killed by off-duty state troopers.
Right.
None of them got arrested.
And
off duty.
Yeah, they were at a bar.
True. I did hear this story. 3 of them, beat
and they
his
beat
ass.
him, and they ruptured his spleen, left him in an alley to die, and not one of them got sentenced.
No,
because that badge gives
terrible.
you, just like how black people feel with like white people, right? Like that your skin gives you this upper level.
Right.
Everyone looks at cops as like that badge gives them that upper level of society.
And if you're white with a badge, I mean,
oh my
Jesus
God, I mean,
Christ.
you might as well just be sitting on the right hand of God then, mister.
It's crazy.
You guys want to hit a couple supers?
Yeah, we might as well. We haven't hit them all the time.
And we can get right back in the shit. I just don't want these people to.
Yeah.
I got a couple on my phone because they disappeared. So just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I know Tiffany was the first one. She said, "What's up, guys? Can I get a song with my bestie?"
Yeah, we can make a song. So can we hit like a bunch of?
I'm gonna hit all of them, and then we'll
let's
go
hit
back.
them all, and then we'll go back to the song or whatnot.
Haley says, "Lighting this J with you guys in my spirits. Have a good podcast. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Haley. That J,
better be burning.
it's probably the perfect time to smoke a J because even though we're not high, we're talking very deeply
about some heavy shit,
and a joint will help you get deep with us.
I wish we had a joint with us.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean,
that would have been great.
Yeah, I know.
But
one day.
Next time.
We'll just do it on a Thursday.
I actually want to buy one of these. They have these air filters, and I'm thinking about maybe like putting it in the middle of the table.
Yeah.
And what it does is it will it's meant for cigars. It was made for cigars, but it can work with weed
which
as
is
well.
a thick smoke.
Yeah, and it will. I swear to God, I'm not even making this up. It will suck the smoke in, and then it filters it and spits out fresh air. So the room, even if you're smoking cigarettes, cigars, both at the same time, it will smell like fresh air in here.
That's fire.
And it's a real thing. It's a real thing. And I know it works because my good buddy, I won't say his name just because I don't know if he wants to be out there. But my good buddy, he has one of them in his basement. And we smoke down there sometimes. And literally you see the smoke go into the thing and come out. And it's just like, the room smells fresh as ever, always.
Those things got to be pretty pricey.
A couple $100 max.
But then you can smoke in your room. That's
pretty legit.
And it's small. It's compact too, man. It's pretty cool. But next super chat.
Clistia says, "Hello, Noah, Jay, and guests. So excited for this podcast. I hope everything is good with you guys. Much love."
Yes, it is.
It's always good,
Thanks
bitch.
for tuning in. I think she got another one right here.
Yes, I'll get to that one in a sec. I got two more. I got two more, bitch.
All right, thank you.
Roberta says, "Hey guys, love you.
Hey.
Would love another freestyle." That's
all
number,
right,
number
Roberta.
dos.
We got Tiffany and Roberta. They're the only ones that ever want songs from us.
But we crush it every time.
But
bro.
thank you for coming back and still wanting more songs.
Dude,
from
they
us.
literally would have bought 10 albums off you.
Yeah, we made 57 songs.
Would it be like illegal for me to go pee? I have
No, go do it.
So bad.
Go do it.
Yeah,
And,
go pee, dude. You're good.
I'm sorry.
No, I have a.
Don't if it happens again, I swear to God.
I have a piss in the tank as well, but we'll just hit these supers.
My mama,
Hey,
Lisa
Mama
Tomsky,
Tommy.
she says, "Hey, Tiffany McKiver
Hey.
was the one that put the name Cheech and Chong out there for the little lizards."
That's right. That is a good one. I really do appreciate that one.
We like it a
because,
lot.
You know, I wanted perfect names, and I think that's as perfect as it would have gotten. So,
Yeah, I agree.
so thank you for that, Tiffany.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
Christia came and said, "Noah, I'm going to hell. I have a golden ticket."
Yeah.
And we'll see you there. That's what we're talking about, you know?
Yeah.
All my friends are going to be there.
You know, it is a sad thing. Let's say, all right, let's just figuratively put us in a place where it is true.
Yeah.
It is gonna suck. It will.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean,
It
but,
will suck. But it's
Yeah.
just not gonna happen. So
well, even
don't have to worry about
I know
it.
it sounds crazy, but even in the Bible, hell was like a place on earth.
Okay.
Like Hades and stuff like that. It was always a place here.
Yeah.
That place. It was. I don't remember. I would have to look it up, but I remember that the story of the place. I don't remember the name, but the story of the place was it was where people would bring dead bodies to burn them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, because back in the day, you couldn't just leave dead bodies all around. It's not like they had money to bury everybody all the time.
All
and
right.
you would bury a body, it can come up to the ground. So they would bring these bodies
Jay.
to this place and burn them.
Check this out, Jay.
So hell.
Check this out.
What's up, baby?
You know
girl?
how there's a religion that doesn't believe in heaven or hell,
Yeah,
but
that's me.
believes in reincarnation?
Yeah.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? So
I
like
know.
what I'm trying to say is
Not both can be right.
Can I grab another beer?
yeah, go ahead. They
Do you want?
no,
He goes, meh.
I'm okay for now. But the reincarnation.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like, man, that's the same thing as heaven or hell. It's just like a crazy idea somebody had.
But yeah, and because like the real idea for reincarnation is that like if you lived a good life, you would go up a bracket.
yeah.
Right? And you lived a shit life and you were a dickhead, you'd go down a bracket. So you would go from being middle class to poor.
Yeah.
And that is kind of hell, right? If you're like used to middle class life, and then vice versa, it's heaven to go from being a pauper to being rich, you know?
Yeah, it's just a strange thing that. Anyways, let's move.
This is the last
We're not
one.
gonna
We got
figure
a
it out.
little. We got a little bogus says, "Hey guys, only 9 days left of school.
Ooh,
I think I can. I think
congratulations.
I can. What summer plans are you looking forward to most?" And let's get this around the table real quick.
Open mic. I want to do an open mic in the woods.
Yeah, we're planning that shit.
That's what I'm looking forward to in the summer. So you got to come out. You can do a song.
yes,
Hell
please.
yeah.
You
You
have to
you
do
can
it.
sing
You have
one
to
of your
perform live.
songs.
Easy. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm in.
open mic.
I'm in.
Also,
I'm in.
it's not just restricted to
Are
comedy.
you gonna set it up?
Yeah, that's
So,
what
like,
I
you're
want to
in?
do. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm there. Count me in.
Sick.
And,
dude.
I'd love
this
to
is
come
an
back,
idea
too.
that we came up with together in the winter.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
and we've been planning it for the summer. So and
Just
it's
outdoor event, baby, all
Yeah.
day. You know,
be
slack lining.
fun.
We can have some hammocks hanging out, playing,
Volleyball
do some
net,
volleyball, some
something.
hacky sack, whatever you want
fire
to do.
pits,
Of course, duh.
smoking. Yeah, we're legal here. We don't even have to hide it.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna
Yeah,
be a good night.
dude,
So
I
that's
love
what
it.
I'm looking forward to summer. What about you? You got anything?
No, just dude, I don't know.
Things are different
Just-
now that we're out of school. and
Yeah,
such.
just make money, I guess.
Yeah, that's
make some
that's very
fucking.
fair.
I'm waiting for Puff to open up down the street. That's what I'm most excited for this summer, dude. That fucking dispo.
It's
Oh,
There's a
expensive.
dispo that's gonna be like right there, bro.
Dude, that's so fire.
And there's actually two. So I have a plan, Noah, me, you, like everybody here that smokes, we're going there,
Yeah.
right? And we're gonna try and sell both shops. Be like, hey, listen, guys, we work at the Reptarium.
Ooh.
We bring a bunch of people in, and we'll tell them to go to one of your shops. But y'all got to give us the better deal. Whoever
I
gets
like
the better
that.
deal, we'll tell them to go there.
All right. This is
So
horrible.
we're doing it.
This
Maybe
is
you get it delivered. Too.
this is
That'd be
horrible
fire.
podcast etiquette, but I have to piss as well,
No,
and
okay, I'll hold it.
I'm not gonna be able to freestyle.
No,
if I
you're
have
good.
to
You're
piss.
good.
So
We'll keep it going, baby.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
me
you
and
guys
Jake can
got
hold
it.
it down.
And then when we come back, freestyle.
So, dude, how have you done any live shows? Have you played any live shows? Have you
I
done
did. So my first one that I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
As I was getting the mic, everyone got kicked out.
No, why? What
Uh,
happened? Paint the picture a
it
little
was
bit.
supposed to be dude. It was popping. My buddy threw a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, that's
it was
awesome.
for school, but what he did, so he needed to throw a fundraiser. So he basically just put together a show, and had me, and then a bunch of Chicago artists come,
Yeah.
and we lost control of it a little bit. And
Get a little
then-
Project Xy in there.
Yeah,
Nice,
it did.
dude. That's
And then the owners of the restaurant were like, "Okay, this is getting a little out of hand."
Enough's enough. Okay.
And then 10 p.m. rolls around, and they're just like, everybody out.
Interesting. So you haven't played a live show yet?
I did one, and it was like no one came to it. It was all my best friends came to it.
Dude, no, that's
Into
still,
this.
dude, it doesn't matter. That's still dope. I was just
mean,
going to say, because you were saying how you weren't originally going to tell everyone in your high school and shit that you rapped and all that, right?
Oh yeah.
But now
no.
when they all found out, I mean, like, did you ever, like, you know, because, like, all right, so I grew up with these kids. They were in a band, not a band, like a rap group called Trap Gang, right? Or Trap Bang, sorry, my bad.
Shut up, trapping.
Yeah, they're boys from my hometown, right? But we'd have like garage shows at my friend John's house, and there was another, like a couple rock bands and stuff that would play. But then Trap Bang would always play there, and like even though they were just garage shows for high school, I mean they were bumping, man. There was hundreds of kids coming out of the garage.
That's
so it was
what's
like
up.
I didn't know, like, did you do anything like in college or in high school with your groups or something like that?
Man, my only friend group is the boys from my high school.
Hell yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I went to community college, and so everyone else went to real college, and so I didn't make much friends while I was at community.
It's hard,
college.
yeah. Community college is a weird one too because it's like
Yeah.
everyone's from all over. Where like usually when you go away, you're at a dorm or something, so like everyone's
Yeah,
local. Where community college, it might be like, oh, the person you sit next to lives 55 minutes away. You know?
It's also like I just wasn't trying to be friends with anyone.
Yeah, no, I get you,
In
bro.
terms of like I was just trying to go to the community college, take my classes,
Go the
and
fuck
get
home.
the fuck out of there. Yeah, and so that's what I did. But and then I had to move to Indiana, and I don't know anyone in Indiana. So I basically just make music in my bedroom. Like
No, that's dope.
That's what I do.
And dude, it's a good thing to do. Keeps you out of trouble and shit too. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
You ready?
Could you sauce me that popper?
of course,
Appreciate it.
of course.
Yeah, I'm ready. This first one's for Tiffany.
Let's do it. Hey.
First one's for Tiffany.
So Tiffany, are you gonna open us up?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can I get a little down on the heavies?
It's better.
Yeah.
Just give
Bring me
us.
that ass.
Yeah.
Come on
me
in and
that
bring me that ass.
Yeah.
Come on and bring me that ass.
Yeah.
I wanna squeeze on your titties.
Yeah.
I wanna suck on your lip. I want you suck on my dick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the tip. Taking the wrapper off just like a tizzy pop. And she gon' lick it a lot.
Ready?
Use a pig just like a cop. Oh. I'm gonna fuck on that bitch. I'm gonna stick my dick in that booty hole. Take it out real casual. Put it in your green bean casserole. Doing this shit, doing a barrel roll. Call me
Barrel roll?
Nintendo, cause I'm Asian as fuck. Got squinty eyes and I like to fuck. Oh shit, sucking
Yeah.
my nuts. I'm gonna hit you with it. I'm gonna hit you with cum
you.
shot. I'm gonna hit you with cum shot. What about you, Chelsea? How are you feeling? Come hop on the beat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drinking on Guinness.
Guinness.
I like pretty women.
Yeah.
women.
Yeah.
I'm really be spinning.
Spinning.
Spin.
I really be spinning, like really be winning. It's really what I do.
That's what I do.
It's just what I do.
That's what he does.
What he does.
I just win, win. I can't lose. I just win. I drink booze. I just win. You can't choose if I do this for my job or not.
Okay.
You know I'm a rapper, bitch.
He's a rapper, bitch. I'm
But
a
on
juggernaut.
lot. Go.
I'm a juggernaut. Drinking the booze. Your pussy be oozing. Ooh, I be the winning. I'm blowing up like my name is Osama bin Laden. I'm in the president. Bitch, call me Biden. I got a motherfucking pussy that I be sliding in. Popping a pill that gives me adrenaline. Going this bitch and I'm fucking a friend again. I'm going out there, going to hop in a Jeep Renegade. I'm doing this shit, I'll fuck you if you gay.
my
I'll
car.
give her the motherfucking the day. Okay, yeah. Hold up, let me catch the flow while I pour four in soda. Let me sip the Pepsi Cola while I go round with the rover.
No!
Fill my beer.
No.
Gonna
Oh,
sip
I was
the
actually,
laptop. Cheers.
dude, I was gonna tell you that you might knock it over because you were doing so much hand stuff.
I do a lot of hand stuff. Oh my god, how did it come all the way over there? How did
That's
it
what she
squirt-
said.
How did it squirt all the way over there?
Hey, it was a good song, man. That's what happened.
Dude,
Fuck, dude.
Jay, did you
I
like
got you.
just produce this today or like
Last
yesterday?
night. Last night.
Dude, fucking right on, man.
Oh, dude, I appreciate it. You ever want something, you got it for free. You know that, bro. No
Oh,
worries.
yeah.
I literally just
No, like it is impressive though that you're just putting these things together.
I just like, dude, it's so much fun to do, and like,
It is fun.
So I'm a lot like me and Noah are a lot alike, right? So like how he's like, oh, I like painting, I want to read books on astrophysics. Similarly, like I have a lot of creative juice that even though I do a creative job,
Man, I think everyone's got a creative juice in them.
I'd hope
And if they
so.
don't, they're lying.
Yeah, or they're too scared to like
Yeah.
get into
What's
it. You know what
funny?
I'm saying?
They don't want to. They don't want to be the man in the arena.
This
You gotta be.
podcast,
Exactly.
you know what's funny?
What?
This podcast has had so many disasters.
Oh my God. So
Yeah,
many.
dude.
Spilled beers,
What am I, bro?
broken knees, bro.
I don't know, bro. You're
Religious
talking
talks?
shit to God.
Yeah,
the
God's
Almighty,
been. He's
bro.
like, oh, watch this gravity
The
twist.
Almighty.
He's like, watch, close your eyes, stupid.
Close your eyes, stupid. All right,
Dude.
let's hit another beat though.
Now this is for Roberta.
Roberta. I know we can do
I
better.
don't remember this one, but
It's the
let's see
same thing as always. We're just warming up, man. Let me do vocabulary.
Hey.
Oh, make that ass clap, clap, clap.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Make that ass
Like
clap,
someone's hitting
clap,
it.
clap.
Roberta. No,
Make
you
that
fucking heard it.
ass clap. Little bitch, and she loving the fat up on my dick. I'm living a new fabric. I'm talking spitting on my dick like a spider spits a web. I got the motherfucking Chevy in the back. Shout out Chevy Chase, going in the chase. I need a motherfucking Arabic bitch that I can fuck. Cause I'm switching up the race, switch up the pace. Hit you with the motherfucking lace. Underwear, just going there. I'm looking there and then I stare.
Underwear?
Fucking the bitch under the stairs. I'm doing it in a very obscene way. I'm burying the scene. If you look at me, it seems like I'm gay. But I'm not. I'll fuck you in the ASS. I'm doing this shit cause I'm gonna pop your abscess. I'm obsessed with sex. I'm going to a fucking mistress. I'm gonna blow up like Al Qaeda. I'm blowing it in your asshole. I'm doing it real casual. Got the
Real
cash
cash.
flow. I'm going into a bitch and her name is Barbaduka. And I give her to the suka suka. Going up like bazooka.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to YouTube. Yeah. I got a few views. One like, boy, that white boy can rap. Who knew? Yeah. Doing magic like voodoo.
Voodoo.
Yeah. And I came in. But it's came with. And who I came with. I got 2 bad bitches.
2.
But they not here right now because
No.
they couldn't make it.
That's
so
unfortunate.
I'm just by myself in my right hand. I got my right hand, man, and it's on my.
I got this.
Just go back. Just go back.
Okay. He got the magic like voodoo. All your raps be like poo poo. They stinking up the room, though. Hold up, I got a Roomba, and it's gonna come and knock up on your ankles. I got a cankle. I'm sucking on your bitch's cankles. I'm smoking a Camel Light while I'm in the back of it next to an aphrodisiac. I'm doing it while I'm sipping a whole bottle of yak. I'm hogging it by myself. I ain't gon' passing the ball. I got all of my dreams from Kobe and involved in rape charges. That's okay. I'ma be a number 24 today.
Yeah.
I'm going to the store and buying an eighth of weed, rolling it up. I'm smoking it. I need to read. I'm giving you the fucking Revis. I'm typing fast cause of Mavis Beacon. I'm doing
damn,
shit
bro.
and I'm fucking deacon. Oh, you
where's
motherfucking hey,
Deacon?
you got a lit cigarette?
Yo, come on, give me that shit. I just alligator under that bridge, motherfucker. And if you know, I know.
Wow.
Where's Deacon? We miss you, bro.
Oh my god, you got it. Let's go.
That actually sounded like a real. Oh, wow.
You got it. You got it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to go in. I had to show them that I am not like one of these grown men. I'm a killer. I'll kill your whole family and then I won't say sorry cause I'm a bad dude. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Like Notorious B.I.G. I'm a bad boy. So give me the loot and give me the fruit. I'm working hard. I'm doing things that I don't even know why. I get so high. I get so high.
I'm working hard. I'm very bizarre, more like Bizarre Arc. Call me Jake Paul, I'll knock you out in first rounds. I'm going there, put the crown up on my head. I got motherfucking red dick tip, call it delicious. You're gonna suck up all of my red rocket. I hit you with the pop socket on your back, then I lug a fucking lock, pop and drop it. I got all these rhymes that deep up in my spine, and every once in a while I pull them out in the party trick. Baby girl got a pussy like a potamus. Hippopotamus, you hip, but you not a lot of this. Woo! I'm fucking rapping on some stupid shit. Let me go back and shoot you like Cupid did when he fell in love with the hooker named Keisha. Now now we fucking her up in her reefer. Hold up, that don't even make any goddamn sense. But I ain't trying to make any of it. I'm fucking Mike Pence cause he's gay. And he's giving it that way. I'm going to a new aerobics class. I'm doing hot yoga, 160 degrees. That bitch is down on her knees and she giving me the pleasing. Hold up, I'm committing treason on my country.
What?
I'm salt and pepper on this chicken. I don't got the fucking seasoning. Jesus Christ.
Doing treason on your country?
Yeah,
I'm telling God.
I'm telling God.
He's gonna break your other fucking leg.
God.
I got this right here. Spilled the Guinness on the table. My story's a fable. I'm going shit over there like Clark Gable. You in the motherfucking stable like a horse do. I'm riding you like a horse. My throat, it be hoarse, cause all of the cigarettes and I'm smoking, of course. I got this gas up in my lungs. If you wanna get a hit, come over here and sung. I had a best friend named Sung. He was from Korea. I knew that bitch and he wore new sneakers whenever he wanted. He got $1,000 from his daddy. He called his mom and said, I need another one. She said, where's the Addy? I popped the Addy. I motherfucking typed it up on the Navi, then I going crazy. I got a bitch and I put a baby up into a labia. Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
That was really
Fucking
good.
retarded.
Love it.
That was decent, bro. When
That
you
one
were
wasn't
like
bad.
the Addy and the Navi and
That one was better than the first one.
oh my God.
That one was better than the first one.
Yeah, Brian.
Oh, what the fuck?
Wait, what is going on?
Dude, is it a goose?
What? Hold on a second.
It's an emu? Yeah. Why is there an emu in here? Don't let him drink my beer.
I know, you dropped them all over the place.
Wait, don't put him on the
my
beer.
God, oh my God,
Wait,
oh my God.
why is there an emu
Oh my
here?
God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Why is there an emu here?
There's actually a ton of them upstairs.
Why?
Dude.
We
Do
bought them.
Do we own them?
Yes.
You started the farm?
Yes.
Yeah, we're starting to
Can I pet him or is he gonna poke me?
He's a
How
little
old is
scared
he?
of the table.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god!
That's a dinosaur, bro.
He's 8 days old.
That was not what I was expecting when I
What?
opened my
He's 8
eyes.
days?
Here, hold him.
Dude, he's
So
like
put
a
your hand-
cheetah.
put your- there you go.
It's like a cheetah.
Yeah, dude, that's a sick little camo.
Is it?
What he's got.
What the fuck is this? I know, but I'm just saying. This is the weirdest
Oh,
podcast.
dude.
Dad, my
I'm
knee
so glad.
dislocated. My knee dislocated on live. I spilled a beer and now there's an emu. This is a crazy podcast.
Wow.
This is
You want to
crazy.
take it out too?
Yeah, let him touch it.
Yeah, I mean,
We were just talking about birds and how they're dinosaurs.
yeah. So that is this a modern day dinosaur?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
my days, dude.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
God, I feel like I gotta
Just stay by the mic. He'll bring it to
Stay by
you.
the mic?
Yeah, they'll bring it to you.
as long as it doesn't kill me.
It's dude, look
He's
at
only
it.
8 days old.
It's so chill. It's not. That was crazy. I was not expecting that at all. What a fucking weird podcast this has been. It's a fucking emu in the studio.
goodness.
Young Chelsea is holding an
It
emu.
smells pretty good too.
He smells pretty good.
He said young Chelsea.
He's got it like this zebra pattern.
Oh, dude,
It's almost
that's sick.
cheetah-ish. Wow.
Wow.
He doesn't have a name.
That was crazy, huh?
That
Name
was-
him Chelsea.
Name him.
Yeah, old Chelsea.
I mean, absolutely so adorable.
Yeah, that is adorable.
Look at how cute that
Let
fucking
him
thing
lick
is.
your face a little bit.
No.
Yeah, peck it.
How big do these guys
Dude,
grow?
what do you mean? Like
What?
big as shit, bro.
Taller than you. Dead ass.
Bro.
Taller than you.
Jay, pull up a emu.
That is fucked.
I
No, this is the best, dude.
That.
You know,
Oh, these guys.
that's
no
a baby,
way.
bro.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
Dude.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Wow.
I can't even believe that just happened.
We're gonna have to get some Clorox wipes up
So
in
what's
here.
the plan with this guy? What happens? Like he grows up and then
I don't think this
you
is
guys are gonna
ours.
keep a farm?
No, yeah, we're getting a farm going.
They're actually just gonna live in
This
the
isn't ours, is it? Did you buy this, Dad? No, you didn't.
They're running around the tortoise pen right now.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye guys, love ya.
That was crazy. Where do we even go from there? That's
Dude,
There's nowhere
this
to
is
go.
awesome. This is awesome.
Yeah, that was wild.
Just glad to be here.
I still don't know how that beer got all over that chair.
Dude.
I must have hit
Oh,
that
dude,
with
give
some
me some. Give me
with
some.
some real velocity. So where do we even go from there? I mean, like there's an emu in the cat.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. We don't need anything.
That
bro.
might be the number one podcast highlight ever.
Yeah, dude. The clip channel, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
Richard Maloney says, "Dopest freestyle ever." Appreciate you.
I don't know about all that.
It was good though. You actually crushed that one. That was
But
good.
yeah, I mean, I think we were spitting a little bit. Like I was telling Chelsea before that, I've been so infatuated with comedy that my freestyling has.
Did someone say we were good?
Yeah, someone said that we were good.
Dude, you're a very kind man.
Yeah,
Or
he was
woman.
kind. They were kind.
Yeah, thank you for being kind.
But I've been so infatuated with comedy that my freestyling has actually taken a step down. I've gotten worse because I haven't been practicing as much. Because I've just been doing more comedy, and
So, are you like writing jokes like every day?
dude, I'm not joking. No pun intended. I think I write an hour or two a day.
That's fire.
Like-
Good shit. Is there a certain formula to write?
Yeah.
A joke.
Definitely.
What's the formula?
So it's not something that I actually have an algorithm for, but I will tell you this. I wrote for, sincerely, an entire 12 months before I ever performed on stage. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The moment I stepped on stage, everything I wrote the previous 12 months,
Gone.
I just was like, this isn't comedy.
Yeah.
This isn't comedy. This is what I thought was funny.
And it'll keep happening. Dude,
I have-
every year.
And-
I have. Sorry.
No,
Keep
no,
going.
no.
Sorry.
No, what I was just gonna say is like, so what I'm doing right now is trying to figure out what that formula is.
Yeah. So, I mean, I doubt there's one formula because it's an art form.
Each
So
joke,
there's-
each type of joke could have its own formula. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like there's
yeah.
tons of different ones.
Okay, so I got this. So for example, I have found what I believe, I could be wrong, but what I believe as a good, could we turn that off, please?
Yeah, my bad.
What I believe is a good formula for a punchline. So, and I don't want to say it because I don't want to leak it. So it's gonna be harder
don't
to
leak it if you don't
explain
want to. Don't.
because like I just don't want it's hard. It's
People
like
should be paying for this, okay?
yeah, it's like
If you're gonna start spitting jokes,
it's almost like a secret. And like it's like a secret recipe.
sauce,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like the secret sauce. Like do you know? There's a reason why they don't. So, but basically, what I'm saying is, I have discovered one punchline that it's plug and play. It really is. Anything I plug into there works. And so that is one formula that I have found.
Gotcha.
Now I imagine it's very similar to mathematics, in which you have a fucking unlimited equations and unlimited answers.
I really think there's definitely not one way to do it.
There's
There's
not.
probably infinite ways to do it.
There is, for example, and then I'll let you talk.
No, you're good.
I'm fucking rambling
Dude,
right now.
We're on a podcast.
That's
This is
true.
what happens. People
That's
talk.
true. But so yesterday, this guy he did well. He did well yesterday. And all he talked about for his entire 7 minutes was birds.
Oh no
Really?
way! Did he? That's awesome.
And he
Do you know who did a set like that though?
No.
Oh fuck! Fighter and the Kid. Who am I thinking of?
Theo
Theo
or
Vaughn.
Brendan.
No, not no.
Brendan
Brendan
Shaw?
Schaub.
No, you're thinking of a different one.
Fighter
Asian
Fighter and
guy?
the Kid's Brendan and
Brendan Schaub and then Brian
Callen. Brian Callen had a whole
Brian
set about
Callen.
aviary and shit, like
Yeah.
birds. It's
And,
crazy.
This guy, you could tell, and I'm not bashing him at all. I enjoyed the set. I really did. You could tell he wasn't really bringing punchlines or setups per se.
He was just kind of talking.
He was kind of just talking about birds. Observational comedy. And
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was funny. Just like, I'm not going to say his jokes at all, but just trust me, like, he was talking about birds. And
Yeah.
It was funny.
It's not easy to do.
It's very interesting.
All right,
You'll have fun tonight.
I have two joke ideas because
All right, let's hear it.
I've thought about, and these are just concepts that you could turn into jokes.
Let's hear it. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if it's
So
true.
one of the concepts was, people always say that you can't OD on weed.
Okay.
Well, that's impossible because I've OD'd on weed 1,000 times by just greening out,
greening out.
and that's
Like
one.
blacking out, kind
That's
of like.
one. Yeah, well, no, just kind of like getting too high. I feel like you could turn that into something funny.
So
Like, well, that's impossible. You know?
I
Maybe
think
maybe that's really stupid, but like,
I think that you could do something with that. Now I don't think I'm not trying to be mean,
no, dude.
but I don't think the way that you said it
Oh no,
would work.
yeah. Obviously, it would need to be like set up better. But
Now,
like,
I wonder what you could do.
see, that's up to you.
Yeah, I know.
And then-
That's a hard one.
Another concept is
Okay, wait, one thing you can get. Will you remember this other concept?
Yeah.
So I try to. There's this weird thing in this world that I've noticed that may not be 100% true across the board, but at least to the open mics that I've been going to, for some reason, if you bring weed to the table as a joke, like
actual weed.
I'm not saying physical weed on the table. I'm talking you're on the mic and you say, "Hey, weed, guys,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah.
weed." It makes the whole room shut down. It's almost turned into a taboo subject
Interesting.
where everybody is like, "Dude, yeah, weed's legal. We know what weed is. Like, shut up." So what I'm trying to say is, it's not that weed jokes can't work. It has to be
A hitter.
perfect.
Yeah.
It has to be the perfect weed
So
joke.
relatable, so perfect. Yeah.
And I stay away from them because I haven't figured
Yeah.
that out yet. But
I-
I've noticed.
I feel like it'd be
you
hard
go.
to do.
It is hard to do because it's just like, it's so common these days. There's weed stores everywhere. So like,
Yeah.
weed can get delivered to you. So like, when you bring up weed, they're like, "All right, motherfucker, we've heard this 1,000 times.
Yeah,
you
like
better
a
be
weed
good.
joke or
You better
a
be good.
booze joke or a
Yeah.
coke joke or something. You know, some drug joke. You know. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
other concept that I had, just a concept, but like
No worries.
when you're in like third grade and a kid calls the teacher mom,
Oh, dude. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like you could do something.
That
Oh,
already
no,
works. That
yeah.
that just made us chuckle.
Yeah,
I don't-
that
Yeah,
already
no,
is
like
a joke.
I feel like because then everyone's like, "Oh my god,
It's the most embarrassing thing in the world.
She just called her mom. She just called her mom, and like everyone starts freaking out.
Yeah.
And I feel like you can make that into something.
And the reason why is
Feel
because
free
we've
to
all
take
done
that.
it. We've all done it. So
Oh,
like
dude.
it's so relatable that you know every like I was talking to Noah yesterday, right? About what was it? The automatic cashier thing, right?
Oh, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That I don't know if it's relatable or not. But yours, like everyone's called the teacher mom.
Yeah,
Everybody.
or you've been in a classroom where
And
a
heard it,
teacher
yeah.
was called mom.
Yeah, and you're
and
like,
it's
"Oh,
like,
you're an
you can
idiot.
do
That's not your
something with
mom,
that."
you dummy."
Yeah.
So this is kind of interesting. This is like on topic. Have you ever been in a public place with your mom, and like when you're a kid,
Yeah, probably.
and you remember when there was a time where your mom wouldn't let you walk without holding her hand?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you remember that time?
I mean, I don't remember it, but
Well, that happened. To
but
me.
I'm sure it did happen.
No, I agree.
I mean, we're
I'm sure it
so young.
Yeah.
Hold my hand. We're crossing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
street. Hold my hand. So we're in this mall.
Yeah, he was like 17,
mall
18,
one
yeah.
time.
17, 18.
17 years old. Holding my hand's mom. My mom's
My hands, mom.
in the mall. And literally, I remember just like kind of zoning out, dropping it off, and then reaching up for a hand again.
New lady.
It was just a random lady.
Yeah, dude, I've
And
done
I
that.
looked up at her and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, who are you? Like, why are you grabbing my hand?"
Yeah, and that's another good one because I've done that too.
Yeah, and you could, and I think most people have done that. I mean, I don't think everyone has. I think most people have, and I think it's relatable. I think you could turn that into a joke too.
Man,
I think
you could turn anything into a joke.
I agree.
Even if it's not relatable, it's just got to be funny. It's, And what is funny, you know?
I did a joke about what did I do a joke about last night? I'm trying to think of what
Dude, you were
worked
getting-
last night.
You were like really working it last night just by the pictures that I saw. I was like, dude, this man was like moving on stage.
Oh, dude, that's at the minimum. That's what I bring to the table. If my jokes aren't working, I'm moving. I'm humping.
Gotcha.
I'm grabbing my dick. Like I'm doing something. Like I'm involving something. Like I was grabbing my dick hard last night.
Like, same, dude.
Like I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because you have to practice jokes. All right, so I'll explain this fully. I had this one joke that worked really well the first day I did it. Like, I mean, fucking tore the room down well.
Okay.
And so what you have to do to prove that the joke is good is you have to do it in other rooms.
Yeah.
In different
You
days
gotta
with
test
different
it out.
crowds. You have to test it out. And I swear to God, I'm very happy that I've done this. This one joke in particular works, and I've done it 5 times, which is a very small sample size.
Yeah, but five is enough, I feel like.
I think once you start getting towards 100, that's when it's enough.
That's when you know.
dude,
Once it kills in 100 rooms.
I think so. Like, dude, that's almost like solidifies it, right?
That
If you
is-
do it in
oh, I mean-
100 rooms, that's solidified.
I think if you go 5 for 5, you got a joke.
I think
I
that
think so.
I kind of
But
agree.
that's
with,
me. Who the fuck am I to say? You know?
I
You're
don't
right, though.
I don't disagree with you at all. But I think that I really don't disagree with you, but I just don't know for sure. Maybe I just got lucky 5 times, so I have to try it out 20 more
Might
times
be.
to make
Or
sure.
I mean, and what if you get in a shitty room and they just don't like the joke? Then it's
And
like,
that's possible. I've done jokes that have crushed in other rooms
yeah.
in a
now-
separate room, and it's bomb.
And now think, dude, no, when you like travel around, right? Like you go to New York or Houston,
Yeah.
then you're gonna have jokes that like, I mean, think about it. Like some stuff is like topographical, so like people in New
Facts.
Jersey won't laugh at something that people in Georgia would laugh at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's again relatability and like that. A lot of times that's what makes you giggle, right? It's like, oh shit, he's so right. Oh shit, you know what I mean? Like when you said like when you called your teacher mom, you're like, oh, that is so fucking embarrassing, bro. So like it'll be interesting to see like as you travel to see like what works in different places. I'm sure.
You know what's embarrassing?
What?
Is I remember there's this one kid in my high school. He got tormented.
Did he have
He-
the cheese touch?
Worse.
No, I'm kidding.
No,
sorry.
dude.
I'm
No,
so sorry.
you're
very
good.
similar. Very
Very
similar. Worse though. Worse though.
What?
We were at there was this party that was going down. All the local high schools like were at this party.
Uh-oh.
This couple goes to a room to fuck. This very normal party stuff, right? That's very normal.
I don't know.
It is very normal.
That's normal.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
At my parties in high school, I didn't have.
No one was fucking.
Maybe
Well,
after the party, but
Oh
not
man, no. During the party,
No, only at the
fucking.
party.
Yeah, like dude,
Sucking and
that's,
fucking.
Hey,
that's
kids
very,
are gonna fuck.
That's very common.
Kids are
And
gonna.
so, oh my god, this is crazy. This was word of the whole state for like
Oh my god.
okay,
what happened?
months. So these people go to fuck.
Okay.
This guy shoves his dick in her asshole. She screams.
Gotcha.
She's like, she literally barges out of the room. She's like, fucking Kyle fucked me in my ass. Like, he stuck it in the
God.
wrong hole. Dude, forever, this guy was known as the guy that didn't know which hole was
Yeah,
which.
and he probably did it by accident.
He, of
I
course,
would
he
hope
did
he
it.
did
I
by
mean,
accident.
I would imagine that he did. But, dude,
Must have been dark.
I mean, it must
The hole or the room?
Yeah, both, man, both. But for months, dude, all across the state, you would hear the same story
Oh,
of this
God.
guy that
Yeah,
fucked
yeah,
her.
yeah.
And
It
you're
becomes
like,
folklore. Yeah,
Yeah, it became folklore, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to say this, but like,
Do it.
Yeah, you definitely want
there
to
was
say
a
that for
there
sure.
was a girl in my local area, like in my county,
Nice.
and there was a video of her of
nice.
a dog.
Oh, same, dude.
Bro, same.
So fucked though. Like,
Wait, what
in-
happened in yours?
Uh,
Ours
it
might
was
be
a dog
different.
fucking her. Like,
A dog was fucking her. Jay, what happened to yours?
Dog fucking.
You know what happened to mine?
Dude,
Peanut butter?
it was so gross.
She put peanut butter on her pussy and let her dog lick it off.
Ew,
And dude,
ew, bro.
I don't know what happened to
Oh,
your
bro.
girls. My girl, she moved schools.
Oh no, her
It got
it went
Oh,
viral.
God.
Yeah, it
Like-
got so bad she had to move schools.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the girl that I do, because you could see the dog's red rocket and everything. It was fucking. It was so nasty.
I remember
it was
seeing
so
that
fucking
pussy
foul.
just get licked.
Oh god, dude.
Dude, that was crazy. That's awesome that we all share this experience.
I know that's
Maybe
great.
it's just common. For
I
a
guess
girl
it's
to
like
be fucking
one
a dog.
school per like or one girl per school gets fucked by a dog on an annual basis
Dude.
or anal basis. We don't know yet.
Before-
Depends on if
Yeah,
the
I
room's
remember-
dark or not.
I don't know about you guys. I remember
Yikes.
my school though. This girl, like, they wouldn't call her anything. They would just be like peanut butter, and they would just like point at her. And dude,
We had a screwdriver
it
in our
got
school
so bad. What's that?
too. I can't talk about it.
A screwdriver?
Is that too deep?
It's deep.
She
dude.
fucked a screwdriver?
Yeah, but
Jesus.
bad. It was not
Bad?
good. Yeah.
I remember girls were using like zucchinis and shit. In my
Zucchini.
Oh my
Zucchinis.
god.
Well, that-
zucchinis,
It's like you
hairbrushes.
could easily go out and just find a dude, right?
This is how it always goes.
Not
It
dudes
always-
are willing.
Dude, not only easily, extraordinarily
impossible to not.
easily.
Like
Yeah.
you just pick out of the crowd,
Like, hey,
and the
bud.
dude will be like, "Yeah, I'm down."
Yeah.
Dude,
Let's do it.
I'm even talking. I'm talking right now.
You could yell right now if you were a girl. I don't know.
ugly girl fat girl, ugly fat girl, same everything.
Stinky ugly fat girl.
Stinky ugly fat girl.
Braces.
Ask me, fuck me
Pimples.
right now. I'm fucking her right that
Oh, you're not
serious.
gonna say
Dude,
that?
absolutely. Absolutely. All these girls have to do is just ask me and I will fuck them.
That's unreal.
I don't care. I'm not the type
You
of
don't discriminate.
No.
No, you.
Dude.
The more
Do you
colors.
like them bigger?
Oh, I like them big. I like them chunky. baby.
joking.
I mean, dude, I really don't mind.
Doesn't matter.
I've never. I'm being serious. I would tell you the truth. I've never fucked a BBW, but I will. Like, I've just never had one come up to me and be like, "Hey, fuck me," and I'll be like, "Okay."
Yeah, let's bet.
It depends.
It would be fun, dude. Imagine how much backsplash you're getting. Like you're
Like a
bouncing-
trampoline.
Yeah, it's just bouncing off that thing. It's just so much fun. I
Yeah,
bet.
you just see it. It's kind of like the slinky. It's just a
Slinky, a
just going
wave
back and
pool.
forth.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's like a wave pool. My uncle used to say, I've said this so many times, more cushion for the pushing.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
Yeah, he made that
Man.
up for sure.
He didn't, but he used to just say
He
it.
said it a lot.
He said it a
Sure,
lot.
I was 4, but that's
lot.
fine.
How did we get here?
Dude, this is how all the
How
podcasts
did
end.
we get here?
This is how they are.
It has to always come back to sex.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
That's how we were
Yeah, we're
created.
We're in
all
our
we're a
20s,
bunch of
baby.
dudes.
I was watching something. I'm sorry, I won't be able to credit this person
No, you
properly, but I was watching something and they were like, "We were once a semen in a ball sack. Like, we
Yeah,
should
yeah.
feel
Yeah,
great."
bro, we came a long way.
Yeah.
You know?
Literally.
Dude, that's literally what they said. Was that we came a long way. We should be proud of ourselves.
They've had to put emphasis on
Hey,
the
bro,
came, right?
You know how many fucking other fucks you beat out just to be the guy?
So many fucks.
Oh,
I'm
and
the
then
one.
not
I'm
only
the
how
one,
many
bitch.
Wait, but not only how many fucks, right?
So
but how many times like your dad came without being inside?
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you,
it's impossible that you're here right now.
you think a lot how many didn't make it?
Oh,
And for me to be here,
trillions, dude.
I mean, dude, I busted so many nuts into a Kleenex. Like, dude, there's just that one really bombed. I thought that was gonna relate. I thought that was gonna relate to both of you in this room.
Dude, you know what it was, dude?
What?
I read Solus Hockey's comment as soon as you started talking. It says, like a scooter, fun until you're caught riding one. Remember, but what did you say?
I said I busted so many nuts into a Kleenex, and it was just, and it was just
I
dead
thought you were
silence.
gonna keep going. Like I thought you were gonna build
I
upon
thought there was a
that.
bit. Yeah.
Well, I was going to, but you guys left me
didn't
out
know
in
you-
silence. I was like, wait, what the fuck is
We didn't
this?
know that you were coming to us for, like, we thought it was rhetorical, is what we're saying.
No,
you know?
no. What I'm saying is, I am agreeing with you. So many presidents, philanthropists. I mean, so many just.
And
you
here's
know,
me.
Yeah,
Hi, y'all.
just dead. So my child that actually comes, I'm gonna be like, dude, you beat out thousands of
Yeah,
nuts.
Probably
dude,
better
a
than you.
lot.
Yeah.
You know what interests me is that
good.
when you come in a pussy, the semen swims, right?
Yeah.
It swims.
Well, does it swim?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It swims.
it
It's got a
swims.
tail. It's like a
Swims.
tadpole.
It swims.
It swims,
But
okay.
I've came in water before, and it just is stagnant. It's
You
like
gotta
it,
go microscopic.
It like it knows. It's like it knows the difference.
It might.
It's like, oh man,
They gotta
we're in
be-
water.
Well, they're definitely smart to it.
It's like this is not pussy.
Yeah, you tricked me, you bitch.
Fuck.
That's actually a good joke.
And I also,
that is.
Yeah.
That is.
That is a good one. And coming in water is always
you know
funny.
what? That crushed. That crushed.
Yeah.
I'll
There you
have
go.
to do it. I'll have
For
to do
one
it.
bomb, one crush.
Yeah,
You know?
that's how it always goes. I did this, dude. Oh my god, I bombed so hard last night and with one joke. I brought it back
That's what
though.
it is.
I brought it. Listen to this. This is fucking hilarious. I was telling this story, and I just made the intro way too long. I mean, like, dude, I made it like 2 minutes.
Like you lost everybody.
I
before
lost
it-
everybody,
Yeah.
and it was just going so bad. And I was just like, damn it, like whatever, blah blah blah. And I hit the mic wire, and it
Oh.
came out, and I was just like,
It was like,
fuck! I was like, this set sucks, and like, and that made the people laugh. And then when I plugged it back in, I was just like, fuck this story, I'm moving on. and then that made the people laugh, and then I got them back.
I feel like even when you bomb, you can make a laugh out of it.
Oh,
for
and
sure. You
that's-
just be like, yeah, that didn't work, guys. Like that wasn't good.
And that's exactly what I did. It's like,
In the moment, you
Is-
gotta just be.
yeah, if you're, as long as you're in the moment, baby, and you're just like, you're not bound to words. Like, say you write 100 words, if you're not
Yeah.
bound to those 100 words, you can recover always.
I think your job as a stand-up comedian, like if we had to perform, me and you,
Okay.
my job is just like I go up there, and I could honestly just like lip all the words, and it'd be good. Like no one's
Okay, you're talking
dude,
as a rapper,
yeah,
as a
but
artist.
you as a stand-up comedian,
Yeah.
it's not only about what you say, but how you say it. Like everything needs to be on.
Yeah.
Dude,
And that's the thing that like that's hard, bro.
Can I tell you even something more so? Not only just those two, it's also your physical actions,
Yep, body language and
your
shit like
your
that.
body language, yeah, your cadence. I mean, dude, it's so difficult, but
Yeah.
it's like it's difficult in theory. If you're born funny, like it's not difficult, but it is in theory. Like I don't know. It's gets overcomplicated. People overcomplicate it. It's actually it is simple. But it's not. It's like
It's simple if you got it down, if you're used to it, you know.
it is tricky. It is tricky, but
super tricky, man. Like,
it's like it's not impossible though. I'm guarantee you there's people out there that have the same premonition as me in saying that they want to become a stand-up comedian, but they never do it because they feel it's impossible to make a crowd laugh.
That's
It's
why your
not,
mind, it is literally all up here. Like
in your
I'm
mind,
telling
baby.
you, for anyone watching this, dude, you can do whatever,
Yeah.
whatever your brain can
Yeah.
think of, you can do it, man. Like flying. You think in the 1800s, if we told or whenever. I mean, I don't know. If
Yeah, it
flying
was like
around in the
1800s.
But like, okay, early early civilization. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna have flying crafts pretty soon, and
Yeah.
they're like, no fucking like that's
Bro,
alien to them.
There's an actual
But it's real.
there's an actual quote from am I wrong for saying Wriggling brothers? Are those the ones that made
The Wright
Ah,
brothers.
the
The
Wright
Wright
brothers,
brothers,
yeah.
the Wright brothers. I believe this was 1880. They said that there will never be plane travel from across the world. So like from like Europe.
Not even the Wright brothers
no,
thought that?
no.
And they were like the pioneers, man.
So they were like, there's no way from Europe to America. That'll never happen. 20 years later, it was happening.
That's nuts.
And they were the inventors of it. So why I say this is like we limit ourselves. We limit ourselves so far. I mean, you know how many times scientists have said that we have nothing else to learn in astrophysics, or we have nothing else, that we've learned it all. Everything else is just going to be small little things.
Dude, the science community as a whole is like that. It's like they come to an answer, and then if you have anything that goes against that answer, you are frowned upon in the science community.
Yeah.
But it's fortunately it is the people that are frowned upon. Like, shoot, there were some guys, but basically, there needs to be innovation to push stuff forward, and like innovation could be in new ideas and challenging the mainstream idea of what is true and what's not. So
I just really agree with ourselves, like whatever happened, why did teachers stop telling us that we could achieve whatever we want to achieve? I remember a time, early elementary school, where teachers would tell me that you can do whatever you want, honey.
yeah, that was always like the common theme
Yeah.
when you're real young.
And
it's
then it
like shoot for the
disappeared.
stars, man.
And then it goes away.
And then you hit the real world, and it's like, no, you can't do that.
But it's not true. What they tell us as kids is still true. But
Bro.
they trick us back into thinking that it's not.
It is never too late.
What's that about?
You can do anything. Anything you put your mind to, it is possible. Trust me. Like,
I know it's very obscure and one of 10 million, but quite literally, Rodney Dangerfield, I believe he was either in his late 30s or early 40s before he became really well known.
who is Rodney Dangerfield?
I
don't know.
Rodney
I'm sorry.
Dangerfield is he's
I feel like I've heard the name.
He's no longer you
Yeah.
definitely have, but he is no longer with us. But
R.I.P.
he is arguably one of the best comedians to ever live.
Oh hell yeah.
Now he's very different than what we hear today. His shit was mostly one-liners, so he would be like, I'm not gonna do a very good impression, but
No worries.
something along the lines that you'd be like, my wife, she fucking likes me like this, and I come home and then she's fucking the fucking husband, and you'd like pull his collar, like,
Dude, life was weird back then.
yeah, like
The jokes
that wasn't a
were
good
weird.
joke.
No, you're good. But it's true.
Like
Like
he did one-liners. and stuff.
comedy in a way is evolving from like what it was in the 1950s to what it is now. Like everything's evolving, man. Like
There's this. Do you listen to Mos Def at all? Mos Def.
is that Most
Hip-hop.
Def? Yeah, Most Def like records or something.
Mos Def is just a singular artist. He
Oh,
is.
he's an artist.
Yeah.
I
Mos
thought you were
Def.
saying a record label.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, no, not what
You're
I'm
thinking
talking
of
about.
Def Jam, I think, right?
Def
Yep,
Jam
Def
is-
Jam is exactly.
Yeah,
what I was
most Def's
thinking.
like a rapper.
Def
Gotcha,
Jam
gotcha.
comedy. Shout out to them as well. They also do comedy shows. Some
Fuck yeah.
hilarious. It's just like
Shout out
black
Def Jam.
comics, but it's fucking the best
That's
fucking
awesome.
comics in the world. But Mos Def, he has this bar. What were we talking about? Because I forgot now.
We were talking about Rodney Dangerfield,
Rodney
and you're like, you were saying how he was
Most
doing a
Def.
bunch of one-liners. I don't know.
What else were we talking about? Mos Def. I was trying to think of a quote that Mos Def says, but I forgot it because we.
Whatever. Don't
veered
trip.
us
Don't
track.
trip. So
yeah.
we have hit this. We've hit this exponential growth as a society.
Mhm.
Where do you see this going?
What does that mean?
Like by 2050, where do you see us?
He's saying like
By 20
technologically
By
we've had
2100,
huge
where do you see us?
advancements. What
I mean,
was
Where,
it?
where do both of you guys see us? I'm
I mean,
curious.
it's impossible to even.
It is,
It's
I mean-
impossible to even guess 20 years in the future. Especially 100. If you think about 100 years ago, we were wearing dresses down to our ankles, driving in vehicles that didn't even have 100 horsepower. Like, we were so far away. So if we're going with the same
It's
growth,
only gonna get better, man.
It's going to be even more so.
we're going to
Yeah.
be flying.
Well, I
We're
think
gonna
interplanetary travel. I believe that's how
Yeah.
you say it. But like that is going to become a norm in our society.
Yeah, like just like flying to China,
So-
like going to Mars or Venus.
I'll
you'd be
say
like, all right,
yeah, I'm going to moon.
I'm going to Mars for the
moon.
weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is what I'm thinking. Rather than interplanetary travel, I think that we'll have these space hotels
yeah, they actually
that,
already have
that
them.
we can visit.
They're opening.
Yeah, they're
one,
starting
I
to build.
believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that, we'll be able to travel to space at whenever we want. I think that as long as we don't nuke ourselves to death,
Yeah, that's
I
the only
hope
hard
not,
part.
man. That's the thing. It's so like
it's actually impossible. I can't even.
we're separated by these fake lines that
Yeah.
that have been. But like, okay, if an alien comes down, you think that unites us as just Earth? Like we're Earth. We are from Earth, planet Earth. Like,
Oh.
I know what you're saying. If there was other species, real
Yeah.
quick, we'd be like,
Yeah,
hey,
we'd be like,
we're
hey.
Earthlings. We're not China and
Yeah,
Russia.
like I'm not from the United States.
A lot
I'm
of
from
people
planet
think
Earth.
we were talking in the beginning of
think
this
so.
podcast. We were talking about how we think that the UAP or whatever, the UFO videos are kind of like a propaganda, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what a lot of people believe, is that the whole idea is to create a one world tyrannical government. How do you do that? You put a threat from another planet, get everyone scared. Hey, we all need to we need to unite to fight off this enemy or whatever, and then you can get everyone to agreeably be like, oh, bet, let's all be one like one world,
Do you guys
That's that idea,
Yeah.
but not mine. But
do you guys think that we'll ever be one nation? Like Earth is in one nation, like the globalist idea. Do you think that'll ever happen?
not with the people currently here.
Yeah, I can't see it
no.
now.
Because the fact that
But-
you have, like we said before, too, communists and capitalists. I mean, there's such completely opposite ideas. You know what I mean?
But
Same
if
with
one
like,
wins,
same with Republican and Democrat. I mean,
Yeah.
you literally have binaries. So it's like, no one's gonna you completely unite. You'd have to have utopia for that. So everyone have to
Yeah,
be
bro.
the same. You know?
It's not. It's just not gonna happen. It sucks, but it's not. It's just like the reason why.
I think it'd be
someone
dope
can-
if
Of
we all
course.
came together. But it's just like the only thing that would suck about if we all came together is that there'd be one guy or one party in power, and
Yeah.
that like being one party that has all say of the laws of the world, man, that's
Listen,
tough.
It's
That's tough.
not gonna happen because, there's so many. Until they can take away our opinions, until they can take away our thoughts, that won't happen. Because someone will always have an opposing thought to what is the norm.
That's why I love the United States, because we can like, as much as it seems like we're like totally fucked right now and just like our
Yeah.
trajectory of
That's
where
what
this
the
country's headed,
Yeah, it's news.
we still have democracy at its core. Like, you know, I don't know if
Dude,
we'll ever
I feel
be
you.
purely free, because I don't think like a pure freedom,
I feel what you're saying.
I don't think it exists anymore. But with that being said, I think it's amazing that our government can go back and forth and at least give us, the people, some say.
Can I tell you something right now?
What's good?
So, I think the news paints a dirty picture of the society we live in,
I agree.
because the world I live in, bro, my bubble is beautiful. Every night I go to comedy clubs, or not clubs, but bars where
Yeah.
we perform comedy, and I am hanging out with white people, black people, Arabic people, Asian
See-
people, Mexican people. Bro, we are all together. We're all drinking. We're all together. We're all literally loving each other, hugging each other, just together, following our dreams. Bro, that's love. That's America. That is like what is up. But if you pop on the news, they paint a facade like that never happens. At least some channels.
Yeah, I think that the media,
like, bro, there
their
is love out
goal is to divide.
I
Not-
agree.
Not in
I
the way that,
agree.
not like in an evil, like malicious, like I just want to divide the population. I want people to hate each other.
Yeah.
But shit, dude, like if you divide and you have two people now feel something strong on a topic, like that sells. Controversy sells, and so I think that's their main goal. In
I don't know why they
that
want
whole
that
thing.
though.
well,
I don't get
it's
that.
just money, man. It's literally just money. You get more clicks for a clickbaity
Money.
little thing. It all
Dude,
comes back to money.
It all comes back to money
Greed.
because when you're creating the separation, that creates. I mean, there's definitely some gap between
Yeah.
it, but that creates war, and what's the war creates the money. It all comes back to the
Yeah.
greed, I think.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up that you're with your black, Hispanic,
Yeah,
whatever.
we
friends.
are every night.
I believe that
Every night.
every citizen in America, like we all have good in each other.
At
Like
least the potential to have good.
dude, I truly do believe, like, even the horrible people in this world, like, you think they're horrible to their mothers? Like, I
see what you're
I
saying.
believe that everyone has good in them, and it's just maybe somewhere down the line they got fucked by life or society or just something, and that turned them into this.
Bro.
And it's like the same when you live in like a really big city,
Mm-hmm.
you just kind of stop, being so polite.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go back to your small town, I mean, that was my experience, at least like when I moved to Chicago, people were nice, but not as polite as like a small town.
Momentum, bro. I believe what you're saying. Have you ever had momentum in life where once you start creating things, it just like starts falling forward?
I mean,
and-
I believe young child, like the fact I'm here, I have some momentum.
Exactly. So in its good momentum. Same thing with what I have going on. I'm hitting a bunch of mics every week.
It's good karma almost.
That is called
You could say
momentum.
good karma.
I'm doing this thing. Same thing with probably Charles Manson, but in the complete opposite. He probably started out with one bad thought. Maybe if I jerk off to my neighbor that's gardening or something like that.
Yeah.
Start out with the bad Z, and then it was just like, well, maybe if I cut her hair off and rape, like, I don't know. But what I'm saying is, like, what I'm saying is, I think everything has momentum, good thoughts, bad thoughts, and we have the possibility for both. Because, dude, I have horrible thoughts a lot of times. I mean,
dude, 80% of your thoughts are bad.
yeah, I know.
To
Because
you-
I tell them to you, and you're like, dude, you can't say that. And I'm like, I know.
No, but like actually, I don't know where I heard the statistic, but 80% of your thoughts are negative thoughts, opposed to 20% that are good.
I mean, I also have nasty
And that's
thoughts.
in a day. That's in a day. 80% of your thoughts are bad.
I believe. I mean, I believe at least it's close.
I mean, I have horrible thoughts. Don't get me wrong.
yeah, like, dude, I'll see, like, I don't even care. Like, it's just the truth. I don't do anything bad, so it's nothing wrong with saying this. But, like, if there's, like, yoga pants are huge in this day and age, especially where we live. I'm sure it's all across the country, but
yeah.
I only live here, so this is all I have.
Gotcha.
But yoga pants are huge. Bitches be jogging in yoga pants. Bro, I see
already know what you're about to say
see a
next.
bitch in the yoga pants. I can't help but to look and be like, oh my
dude.
God, I wish I had a
Yes.
piece of that ass right now. Like, I'm just like, but I don't like do anything besides like snap out of my moment where I'm like, I'm being creepy. Like, snap out of it.
I think that's the chimp in us. That's like
I agree.
I like that.
But what
I
we do
want that.
as good people is we don't act on those things, and then we build
No, you-
momentum towards the good.
You have to restrain yourself, man.
But dude, there's fucking rapers out there that they
Oh,
see a
dude.
yoga ass, they see a yoga pant ass, and they're like, I'm gonna rape that ass, and then they do it.
There's a lot of people out there that
We're on some crazy shit right now.
dude, like I give second chances, and I really do believe that everyone has good in them. But for rapists and people that molest people, like, dude, that's like scum of the earth type shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, you'd have to do a lot to make me forgive you for something. And it's not even like me. It's like, dude, whoever you molested or raped, like, bro, that's with them for life. Like,
Oh, it's for life.
you can't be doing that. It's just, it's so fucked up.
It is
And
fucked up.
that's fucking life, man. Life. There's just shit like that. That's just like unforgivable almost. And
I
it's,
know, and that's how it, and that's what makes it hard for me to believe in a loving God.
I see that.
It is hard.
I think I believe that there's a balance with good and evil, and it's always like a never-ending battle between good and evil.
I agree.
But, dude, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, and like
Definitely.
and you believe what you want to believe. Like, you only got so much time on this planet, and just try to make the most of it. Like, to anybody,
I think
just try to make the most of it.
I think we're all on the same shit. Like, I don't think any of us have the right answers. Well, that's not necessarily true, but like, hear me out. I don't think any of us have, like, we're all trying to figure out the right answers is probably a better way to say it. We're all trying to figure it out. And, I'm not saying that one day I won't believe in a God. But all I'm saying is, like, right now, like, I need more convincing.
I got you. I mean, bro, it's yeah. I mean, I didn't always believe there was something out there, but just
Yeah.
through my experiences, man, like,
Yeah.
I've come to believe what I believe.
Yeah.
So
It's interesting. I know we got a couple super chats. Maybe this will launch us into something interesting.
Ohio guy says, good times through $10 just for love.
hey,
And then
Thank
Doc
you,
Holiday
sir.
says, listening with Lava Cake in the air. Do you guys listen to Atmosphere? Love from Los Angeles, Rip Kobe, Tupac,
R.I.P. Kobe,
Shock G,
man.
and Chris Farley.
Yeah,
Man,
R.I.P.
rip
all
Chris
those
Farley,
dudes.
man. Yeah. Did you ever watch any Chris Farley?
Yeah, I watched
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, obviously that. I think my favorite one was what's it called? It's
I have bad memory like that too.
it's Ninja. It's Beverly Hills Ninja was my favorite Chris Farley.
That's funny that
I don't know, like, I saw it when I was like 10 maybe, but I love it.
Dude, I bet it's still funny. Honestly, I don't think I've seen that one, but I know it. Chris Farley. He was. I mean, same thing.
He was a comedian too.
Not only was he a comedian, he was one of the best ever. Like, dude, you're on a list of top 100 comics ever for sure. Chris Farley. Like, dude, you know how many people he made laugh? Like, like I'm saying, like, definitely he's made more people laugh than most people in the world.
Who is your favorite
Ah.
stand-up comedian?
It's almost impossible to.
If you had
to
to put
say.
one. I
If
know,
I
because
w-
like, if
okay,
you asked me my
no.
favorite artist, it'd be hard to say.
If I were to pick one, okay, honestly, if I could only listen to one comedian for the rest of my life and the rest of my days, honestly, it's not even hard. Dave Chappelle.
Dude,
It's
it's like I knew you were gonna say that, but
It's true.
dude, Dave's just levels above, man. Like, he's so funny.
and I know I would be missing out on comics I love and hold dear to my heart but it would all be worth it if I could only listen to Dave Chappelle. Like, dude, he's got it all. I love his voice. Like, dude, it's like when my mother used to read to me bedtime stories at night. Like, that's the shit I get from Dave Chappelle. Like, I feel like he's my dad. I don't even know the guy. I hope that one day I get to shake that fucking faggot. Oh shit, I call him a faggot. I don't know why I did. I get to shake that fucker's hand and look him in the eye and just have a 10-second conversation where I can hear his voice in person, his raspy ass cigarette smoking voice, and just nut my pants a little bit.
Like, oh, nice to meet you, Dave.
Like,
I'm such a big
I
fan.
know that sounds so weird.
No, I get it though. It's like,
and of course I'm joking around a little bit.
yeah,
but like,
yeah, I got you.
But like, I really would. I've met so many stars in this world, and I think he would be one of the only ones where I would be starstruck and where I don't know if I would be able to talk if I met him. I don't know if I would.
I mean, what would you say? Like,
I just would want to listen.
yeah.
I just would want him to talk to me.
And he's probably had so many people come up to him where it's like, you know.
It's interesting. It's almost like a modern day Van Gogh.
Yeah. I mean, he's at the top of the comic game, I would say. Probably. He's probably the greatest.
He's at the top of, dude. He's so much more than a comedian for me. He is a humanist. I don't know if that's a word. He's a man of the humans. Like he cares and he understands humans, and it's beautiful. Like, dude, all I ever hope is to be nearly as good as him. Like, if I could be just any bit as near as good as him, holy fuck, dude. That to me, that's the dream.
Yeah.
That's the dream. Like,
So like, okay, if I said you have it your way, what does it look like in
what
the
does that
end?
mean?
Like, if you had it your way from your career standpoint,
Yeah.
like, what is success to you?
Success,
At what point would you be satisfied?
truthfully, I'm almost there already.
Interesting.
Dude, I already make rooms of people laugh. Now, that's all I ever wanted. And now, all more that I could ask for is just a room full of people willing to listen to me whenever I want. Doesn't matter if it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon or 9 p.m. Like, that's success for me.
That's what's up.
Is being like this, grabbing my phone. Let's say we're in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Me typing in Google Maps Comedy Club, calling them up. Hey, yeah, I'm Noah Barczyk. Can I get a spot right now? And them knowing who Noah Barczyk is and being like, holy shit, Noah Barczyk just called us. Get him a fucking spot. Hey, Kevin, get off the fucking stage. Noah's coming. Like, that's what I want. I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm telling you, man, I got
So
some,
you just really love this shit, like,
yeah.
you got to. I mean,
I
you
got the
to.
Dogecoin, right? And once that shit's like millions
What
of dollars,
did you get in?
I'm not
Doge?
gonna tell you because then people are gonna rape me.
For what?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Me and my buddies all got into Dogecoin last summer before it was a penny.
Yeah.
And my buddy had like $100 maybe in it.
Okay, so he's got like a lot.
He sold it for a half-o last summer. That half-o today is worth like
Idiot.
over, like, dude, literally probably like $1 million.
I'll tell
like,
you.
dude, it's so fucking sad.
I'll tell you, I bought mine in 2018.
No fucking way.
And that's all I'm gonna say. And so you can speculate.
So you're good.
So I'm
So you're good. Yeah, you're
So
good.
I'm good.
Dude, I could see the headlines like Doge hits $1.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
I could
That's
see
70
it when it
cents
was
right
at
now.
like a penny though. I was like, oh, I can see it, dude. But I sadly don't have any.
But don't you understand? I'm sure you're the same way.
I also
Like,
sold my shit for weed, so
like
sad.
you did.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
well, cause like
how much did you had since you sold it? Doesn't matter.
I had like 3,000
oh
something
man,
Doge.
yeah,
and
that's
so, yeah.
that would help.
I
ya.
mean, I didn't put a lot into it, but like I'm also like I'm horrible at stocks or anything like that because my patience is just horrible.
Dude.
So like I end up just swing trading, and it's
No, that's
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know,
good.
I learned from that Buffett motherfucker. What's his name? Buffett?
Warren Buffett.
Warren Buffett. You know what he does? So, and this is all I ever do because I do own some like
Buy low,
some
sell high?
stocks. No. He buys what he believes in, and then just never touches it again until like 10, 20 years later, and then he looks at it and is like, "Oh, that didn't work out. Oh yeah, I was right." Dude, that's what
normally
you
right.
that's what you have to do.
Shit.
Well, no, I don't want to say that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But
Hey man, at least I mean the fact that you're even like I don't know what I'm
Trying.
talking about, like that in itself is so special because I feel like not a lot of people will admit when they don't know what they're talking about.
dude, I have a podcast where I talk for a couple hours. Most of the time I'm just spitting out my ass because I have air to fill.
Dude, you got
You know
to.
what I mean?
You got. This is
I
fun though.
I try to
It's really
speak
fun.
truth. I try to speak what I think is truth.
Yeah.
And we're on the same wave. We're the same age. Jay's only a few years older than us. We're all in the same boat. We're just trying to figure out this life.
And what a trip it is, dude.
I mean, it's cool. I love
What a
having
trip.
people on like you because, and when I say like you, I mean people that are just following
Their dreams?
a feeling.
Yeah.
I think the word dreams can even be more simplified into a feeling, because all our dreams is just a feeling that we can do it.
Francis Ngannou, you know who that is?
Yeah, of course.
Francis Ngannou. He's when he asked,
Heavyweight champion,
or
right?
yeah, he said that success to him, or what makes him successful,
Okay.
is that he never gave up.
Mm.
And it doesn't matter how many belts he gets, doesn't matter how many houses he has, doesn't matter how much is in his bank account.
No.
It's that he never gave up and
No.
just chased a dream.
Yeah.
And it, dude, I feel like it's gonna pay off for, I mean, me at least, hopefully, but you know, you
That's
too,
how we all
and,
feel.
and yeah, everybody. Like you gotta believe if you're gonna be doing it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It is. We are a little crazy though.
Oh, absolutely. I'm fucking insane to
I
think
think-
that this is possible.
I think we're less crazy than the poor old lady that spends 25+% of her income every day on a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
I think we're less crazy than her.
Or just like at least at the end of the day, we can look back at what we did
Yeah.
and be like, hey, I didn't give up.
At least there was
I
road.
chased something. Like I chased something bigger than myself, and it was for the right reasons instead of like I want to be fucking rich.
Check
Like,
this out. Check this out. My dad, he was in a band. All right.
okay,
And you
he
know,
looks like he was doing.
yeah, and they used to. I don't know if it's true or not, but he says they used to pack out bars and like they every time like a lot of shows they would have pyrotechnics burning the ceiling, and they were in like heavy rock, so like they had long
Yeah.
hair like he has, and like shit, like heavy shit, and he doesn't regret not making it because he tried.
Yeah.
And look at him now. He's got this shit, man.
And this is crazy. What the operation you guys got here is so.
In
dope.
my opinion,
So
this is better than becoming the next Slayer. Because this is for, like... Jay, do you kind of agree with me?
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
this is, like... Not... I'm sure that's music, like, heavy metal and stuff, can inspire others. But, like, bro, this is so physical. People are holding shit. People are getting over their fears. Music, I don't think it can get people over their fears like the way holding a spider can. Or like throwing on a retic on your neck when you're scared of it. Like,
Oh my god.
this is snapping people's erratic fears away. Now, don't get me wrong. Music can cure depression, in my opinion. Like, music can do
I hope so.
amazing things. It really can. I've been super sad sometimes, and I've like listened to music, and then I'm happy again. Like, no, I don't have clinical depression or anything.
Nah,
but-
yeah, I got you.
I'm saying
mean-
it can work wonders.
The best
I don't know what the
messages
fuck I'm saying.
you get. The best messages I get are that your music inspired me, or it helps, like it makes me happy, or it makes me feel like I'm not alone in what I'm feeling.
Right.
Those are the best messages. Like, instead of someone just being like, "Yo, your music's fire," like, it means more to me when it really, like, someone really finds
I feel
something
that.
meaningful in it. So, and that's what I try to do. I just try to make something that
Dude.
people will connect with.
Do you want to do one last freestyle and then get out of here?
Let's do it.
Let's do it, baby.
Let's do it.
What is this a new bait skate?
Yeah, I don't know which one this is. But
All right, cool.
shut up.
Let's get it.
Let's try it out. Cause we got an open mic to hit.
Let's get it.
I feel like I'm on Zelda.
Are you ready to hit open mics?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. I got a long sword. I'm
Yo.
stabbing a giant. To my country.
Yeah.
I am a tyrant.
Yeah.
Drinking a beer. I'm rubbing your coochie. I'm rapping, I'm gangsta. Just like I'm Gucci. Yeah, I got that Louis. It's
that.
all on my belt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got that leather. I'm talking that pelt. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Grabbing that pussy. Just like an ex-president. I be on that shit. I'm on that shit.
Yeah.
I be on that shit. I be on that shit. Okay. Okay. Can you feel it? I stuck my 2 centimeters in ya.
Yeah.
Peel it back like an onion. Eat your pussy like some Funyuns. Then I dipping up and shit. Talking like sour cream. I'm fucking lost, man.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
try this beat, man?
Yeah.
Try this shit.
Dude, I like that little boutique
Shit,
808.
I'm not
like
gonna lie,
the
it's kinda
808's kind of hitting. Yeah. All right. I just want to say thank you to the podcast for having me. It's been a marvelous time. We spent many rhymes. We did everything beyond what I could have imagined. This isn't even freestyle.
No.
But hey, I'm gonna go in and get it. I had to go and just get it. That's what our money is spending. That's what the money be spending. I'm making hundreds, we winning. I'm making hundreds, we winning. But then I check that bank account, and it's only zeros.
This
I'm not a
beat-
hero.
This beat make me feel like I be up in heaven.
Heaven.
Everybody knows I'm fucking on 7 bitches, half a dozen plus 1.
Yeah.
Baby girl, she give this shit. I'm trying not to rap about fucking sex, but everything I think about goes to sex, man. Goes to
Same
dicks,
way.
pussies, cum. I need to get out that shit. Hold up. Okay. I grab the calculator. I'm on the escalator. I'm going up levels and levels while you be staying down low. I'm
Yeah.
going home.
Yeah.
Ho, Santa Claus up on his tippy toes. He trying to sneak up in your windows. Hide your kids, hide your wife, bitch. Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
Santa Claus gonna tickle on that nutsack.
Yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, ho. Santa Claus gonna tickle on that nutsack. Hold up, you got coal up in your elephant. Wait, what you say? You got coal up in your stocking. This shit's trash.
I'm so much better at the ad-libs. That's what I realized. Like, freestyling
that one
is
wasn't
not my
that
thing.
good.
But
I didn't feel that good about that. Can we get? Is there any way? We can't end it off like that. We just can't end it off like that.
sorry
got-
to the viewers, man. I wish I could bring you something better, but
Nah, it's all good. I mean, I'm not doing anything better. I'm not. I mean,
it is what it is, man. I mean, hey,
I can't trip about it though.
you're putting your 100%.
I like this. I like this though.
Yeah.
I'm a philanthropist. I'm a therapist. I'm gonna drink a bottle of piss.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna kiss your sis.
Yeah.
Right up on the lips.
Yeah.
Give me those fucking tits. I'm gonna squeeze some milk out in my glass, pour it in my oatmeal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go that for real.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with throw long.
Yeah.
Baby girl suck on my schlong.
Yeah.
Hit her with the ding dong.
Yeah.
Bitch. Kill you, throw you in a ditch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Throw
Yeah.
you ass in the ditch, bitch. Eat your ass, I'ma cross you up like Christmas. Then I'm gonna fuck up all up on your mistress. Dismiss when I'm done fucking you, just like a school teacher. does a class. Got a lot of cash, got a lot of ass, got a lot of grass.
Yeah.
Call me a hopper, I be the catcher. Motherfucking sipping scotch right up on the rocks while I'm smoking up a blizzy. That bitch, she a sissy, but she gon' come up kiss me
Yeah.
right up on my lips.
Yeah.
She got the mileage,
Yeah.
she got like 100,000. That engine running low, she need to gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Yeah.
Run it, Domino's,
Yeah.
Domino's, pizza, Domino's.
Hey.
All right, you got anything?
I got nothing for the people, man.
All right,
This has been a great time. I can't believe we went like
whatever.
almost 3 hours, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
That's wonderful.
It's all good, baby. We just
That's
having
actually
fun.
so sick.
We're just
Oh.
having fun. That's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please go follow.
I am
Chelsea.
on all streaming platforms.
All streaming
Young
platforms.
Chelsea, you spell young like a millennial. Y-U-N-G.
Yeah.
Besides that, thank you.
Let's do a
Thank you,
quick
guys.
recap. My knee popped out. An emu
Spilled
came.
some beer.
Spilled some
Spilled beer. I mean, it's been a
Drank
very
some
Talked
beers.
about life.
Talked about life.
exciting,
Life's a trip.
great podcast. I can't wait to
Dude,
look
thank you
back.
for having me, seriously.
Dude, thank you for coming out driving. You're the one that drove 6 hours,
Yeah,
5
thanks,
hours.
brother.
That's crazy.
Worth it.
It's worth it.
Worth it.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah, and stay tuned. You'll see us hopefully decades later in
Yeah,
a, in
hopefully,
a
like-
crazy situation
Dude,
that we
hopefully
can't
we're
expect.
like both swimming in pools of money. Like,
Dude,
that'd be
hopefully
sick.
we're swimming in pools with bitches. I mean, dude,
Yeah, and bitches.
I would hope that
Hopefully bad bitches.
I would hope that like we have Chaldean bitches on, like, you know, I don't want to promote segregation.
No, I want the spectrum.
I want the spectrum,
Yeah,
but at the
give me the
same
full thing.
time, like, I want segregated parts of the pool. So like I can choose, like in the top left corner, there's Chaldeans, bottom left whites,
I feel
bottom
like
right
in
Asians,
today's
blacks.
climate, that's just, you couldn't do that. You got to mix them.
I know, but like I want specifics. Like we're all together in the same pool, but like I want to pick and choose. Like, all right, I'm feeling like some Chaldean pussy. Like, and I'm looking over there, and there's a BBW. No,
I got you.
No, have them all together swimming. All I'm saying is, if they're all swimming together, it's gonna be hard to like.
We better have a big pool because there's going to be a lot.
Oh, huge pool, huge pool. It's like a football field. That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully.
No, we can.
Hopefully.
I'm just joking. We can have them all swimming together, sharing the water together. It's just gonna be harder to pick and choose what I want, but that's fine if that makes the people happy.
All I
That's
want
fine.
is options.
One last thing before we go, what do you want your wife to be? What race do you want your wife to be?
I
Do
just
you
want
have
her
a
to be
preference?
fucking drop dead sexy.
Oh wow, that's
Like a
horrible.
10 out of 10.
That's horrible. Your marriage is gonna end. Your marriage is gonna end.
Hey, dude, personality does not matter.
Oh, yeah.
She could be a fucking witch for all I care. If she looks like,
You know that goes
name
away.
a 10.
You know that goes away after 30.
Yeah, but then you get a new one. It's just-
Jesus, are you sure
I'm
you
joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to end
Hopefully.
the podcast that way? No.
It's a bad way to go out. but-
That's a very bad way.
Yeah, dude, after all the good shit I said today.
I know
to
you
end on
end it
that.
like that. You end it like that. Make it
man.
up. Dude, say something like, "I want a black girl," and just to.
I want a girl for me, whatever my
Wow.
soulmate is.
Yeah, that's good.
I love you, bitch.
That's good.
I love
That's
you, bitch.
beautiful. My next go-to. I'm trying to get some Asian pussy. I've never had Asian pussy, but I heard it's horizontal. And with that being said, thank you guys so
Thank you,
much,
guys.
and we will see you next podcast.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Thank you.
Shout out that Asian pussy.
Dude.